Tuesday morning. Good day, good day, good day. Happy Tuesday morning. Don't adjust your sets. I'm a Lexus guy. I got a Lexus. I'm very fancy now. We're the same. You don't have to treat me differently, but I am, I don't know, I would say ensconced in the lap of luxury. I deserve it. You don't. I'm very rich. You're very poor, and I've made a horrible mistake. Look, they got my payment down to $1,100 a month, which is a great deal for a Lexus. And it's only a 94-month term on the loan. So it's really just a great financial decision for me. I wish I was kidding. There was somebody there yesterday buying a Lexus, and they got talked into an $1,100 a month payment. Who are these people who are letting people they don't know, who don't know their finances, talk them into $1,100 payments? Hail Damage says it's a Camry. And I don't know how to tell you this, but Toyota, first of all, it's a Toyota I might go with, but it's definitely not a Camry. It's an SUV. They're not even the same type of vehicle. So you could say it's a RAV4. You could say it's a Highlander. Okay. It's definitely not a Camry. But I challenge anybody who tells me this is a Toyota to just feel what I feel. You know, last night I just went out to the car and I just sat inside of it. I locked the doors around me, closed the garage, and just let my foot gently slide on the gas pedal. It's a hybrid, so you have to really accelerate to get some of those sweet, sweet fumes circulating around your own garage, and then it takes even longer for them to penetrate the interior of the car. And right when you begin to see Jesus and feel the world fading away, you turn it off and go, "Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close." Anyway, look, so I don't know. Hold on. Chad is also buying a car. Please tell me that's true. Please tell me that's true. I mean, what a pathetic fucking loser. We might have to do some Chad today. I would love nothing more than for Chad to immediately come out and be like, "I can buy a car too." It's like, okay. I'm not buying a car to prove I can buy a car. I'm buying a car because my car's 13 years old and it's time to buy a car. Top of the line Toyota, but a Toyota nonetheless. I don't know. I think that's what people who own Toyotas tell themselves. I think people with Toyotas tell themselves, like, well, I got the XLE package, so it's pretty much a Lexus. It ain't. You're not with me. You're not invited to the customer lounge. I doubt they would fix you a coffee and a bagel with everything seasoning. They do that for me. 30K-ish for a 2020 Lexus SUV hybrid. I mean, tell me where you shop, please. Tell me where you shop. Look, it was 40K for the Toyotas. I don't know where you're getting a Lexus for 30. You out your mind. People acting like Toyotas or Hondas aren't amazingly reliable cars. Yeah, the Japanese do it. Flimsy Greenberg says he has a 2024 Honda. That's nice. If they turn down my credit application for the Lexus, I was going to go straight up Chevy Equinox. Patrick, you're way more funny now that you have a new car. Chad needs to keep up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chad doesn't understand how much a studio, a car, a swim spa, All these things help make you funnier. All these things help contribute to your, your ability to entertain. What's the yearly cost of ownership on a late model Lexus? I don't know. I'll tell you this. I had to pay the registration fee yesterday, and it was like, yikes. Yikes. You ever pay almost $1,000 for your registration? Jesus Christ. Patrick, you should have went with a Kenworth. I did look at a couple Kenworths, a Mac. Just didn't have the same mileage. Didn't have the same mileage. Anyway, it's a nut. I can't even. I feel ensconced. And then, YouTube payday was this weekend. So I'm like, I'll tell you what, when you go buy a car and you hand them all the money you have, I've been saving for a car for over a year, putting money away for a car. Because I knew the day would come. Look, my car's not like on its last legs. I wasn't in a hurry, and I've gone through all the brands. And I wasn't even looking at a Lexus until this past week. And this Lexus jumped in my lap. And then once you go test drive the Lexus, look, I don't want to make all the people with poor cars feel bad. But, once you ensconce yourself into the beauty and comfort that is a Lexus, you really can't go back to, driving a commoner's car. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure they treat you really nice down at your Nissan dealership. But, when I walk into the Lexus dealership, they all, hello, Mr. Melton. Hello, Mr. Melton. They're fixing me K-cups. I think they had a croissantress. I didn't even know that was a position you could have. This dealership had a croissantress where she would just come around with a basket and give out croissant. And I was like, it's 4 p.m. Nobody wants a croissant. And she was like, you have to. You have to. Don Coyote says, I'm a Honda guy, so I'm good. Well, that's what poor people say. They're happy with their Fords and their GMCs. And, I used to even think I was happy with my Kia. But now that I'm a Lexus guy and I'm so I'm so much better than you. It really, like, even being in the same chat room as most of you, it gives off an odor that displeasant. I'll just say that. Displeasant across the board. Anyway, just kidding. Of course, it's not that fancy. It's used. It's 2002. Imagine going out. Oh, that's like a Mersh move, right? Isn't that like a Mersh move to go out and buy a 2002? Didn't he buy like a 2002 Lexus and drive it around like it was new, bragging about it? He's one of those guys like Joey Tribbiani, where he probably ordered the Lexus hat and jacket and just hangs out by his car all day, spinning his keys like, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Speak for yourself, Melton. I can eat a croissant anytime. A croissant wrist. Oh, hold on. Mersh bought a BMW. You deserve a better class of viewers now that you're a Lexus owner. We'll see ourselves out. Yeah, anybody who actually... You're allowed to have a poor car, but it's got to be 2012 or newer, or we can't even talk. Is it a summer Sinclair Taint Juice Tuesday? Yeah, we got some summer to do. And now that I mentioned Mersh, I saw a Mersh video yesterday. Mersh ain't happy. Mersh ain't happy. I'll tell you that. He's I guess. What did I see yesterday? Yeah. Hold on. There was somebody posted a video of Mersh like losing his mind about Rumble. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, here. This is what I saw yesterday. I guess it's a month old. Look at this. Look at this Mersh fella.
Annoyed right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hold on, I'm in the way. I'm in the way of the Mersh.
I've tried. I've tried to be a gentleman about this, but I have to come out and say this.
First of all, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this. This guy's been doing this live streaming for, he makes me look like a noob. What's going on with your camera that you can't get it figured out, fat boy? From one fat fuck to another. What's going on that you cannot figure out your keying? In what world can you not figure this the fuck out and get it smoother? I assume you're sitting with a real green screen, like a complete loser, Like, what's going on?
I hate this place. I
Look at looks like up around his headphones and stuff. Look up here. Like, how do you get this looking so shit? And this is the guy, don't forget, the reason he wears sunglasses is because he's cross-eyed as fuck. If you were able to look into these fucking peepers, it would jar your being. It would jar your fucking being. Oh yeah, we got to put somebody in charge of likes today. I think Johnny Rockwell wanted to do it. Johnny Rockwell, you said you wanted to do likes today. You got likes, buddy. You got likes. Anyway, Mersh is very upset at Rumble. I guess he's Rumble exclusive.
I'm getting to the point now.
Just like, what a snaggletooth looking fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you've had a while to figure it out. And I know Melton's the biggest idiot in this universe there is, but like, figure it out. Figure it out with your cat stickers and your horrible green screen.
Where the lack of respect.
The lack of respect. This guy's a loser. I have a feeling this guy's one of these permanent poors we talk about. Anybody who goes out and buys a luxury car, like a Lexus or a BMW, at this age, midlife crisis. You're having a midlife crisis. He's on screaming about Rumble not respecting him. Rumble doesn't respect me. The lack of respect. The lack of respect I get. It's getting old. I'm getting sick of it. I've been doing this a long time, and if these motherfuckers don't want to step up and recognize my game, well, it hurts to do that. It hurts to do that with my eyeballs. So I don't know how he does it permanently. Anyway, he strikes me as one of these guys. There's always a crisis going on. It's always like, we were doing great and making tons of money, but now I can barely afford rent. And if you guys don't give, I'll be out on the streets. It's like, why don't you manage your finances a little better? And again, this is coming from a guy with Lexus money now, I'm very rich. I have Lexus money now. I'm doing very well. But I wouldn't take all my dollars and just go buy a Lexus and then be like, oh, guys, I'm out of rent. I'm out of food. I'll be hauled away by my ankles unless I pay for my cable box by Morrow.
Patrick, I told that curly fry, weak ankle faggot of a co-host that he better step up and help hit the goal. If he doesn't, I'm going to have April pin him down and straddle his face while flicking the pruning cunt bean until her steaming fuck goblet leaks rotten scrimp juice down his cock slide.
Aaron, please, it's my time
gross.
of the month. Only thing leaking from my discolored piss pouch is scrimp parmesan.
He got rid of his 10-year-old BMW because he couldn't afford the upkeep. Yeah. See, that's the problem. My Lexus is newer. It's the, what do they call it? The certified pre-owned. CPO. So anything goes wrong with my car, Lexus can fix it. Lexus can fix it. Factory warranty, certified pre-owned warranty, lick my taint. He's running around fixing his own BMW. Okay. First of all, BMWs are garbage. I think, don't get me wrong. They're beautiful driving machines. Isn't that what they call them? Driving machines. By the way, we're on Rumble, like Dirty Deeds. And a few other people are watching us over on Rumble. If we're ever, like Mersh, if we're ever booted off YouTube, we shall be on Rumble. But Mersh is not happy with Rumble. Let's go see what this blurry green screen fucked cat-loving piss-smelling bitch has to say.
That myself, many other people. Oh, great. My fucking. Oh, is this because Fats earlier did this? Yeah, that's all it was.
What does he have? Like a Logitech C920 webcam from 2012? How has this guy not figured it out? His glasses are all not keying right. I mean, figure it the fuck out. I know you're busy with a glowing logo and cat stickers, but maybe dial in your camera. One day, just one day, take a minute, dial in your fucking camera, nerd. Another one of these guys who bites his tongue while he thinks. Mensa member?
Our time at Rumble has been fraught with setbacks and annoying moments.
Don't let Aaron M. Holt hear you say this, because Rumble is the savior of all. Rumble it's where streamers go to survive and live and thrive.
And, I just want to say that there's a point when
is there
the lack of respect people are showing for you, it stops becoming just a simple lack of respect.
What happened to this guy, by the way? Again, I remember him. He was like a loser open micer everyone talked about behind his back. Now he's got it in his head that he's like a broadcaster who commands respect from not only peers and people like that. He wants platforms to be recognizing his brilliance and bowing down to his whatever the fuck. No to solar panels, yes to a hybrid. Brilliant. Thanks. Yeah, hybrids get way better gas mileage, and solar panels do nothing but suck money out of your bank account. Look, you have no idea where I live or, what direction my house faces and how I get. You have no clue what you're talking about. Solar panels are not automatically profitable. It's so insane to think that. Watch Bob Levy. Talk to Bob Levy in about a year and let me know how the solar panel project is going in New Jersey on a 2-story home. You let me know how the solar panels are working out. You guys saving a lot of money? Yeah, our energy bill is $24. Yeah, how much is your solar panel bill? Oh, $480 a month. Right. But at least you own them after that, right? No. They're leased and just attached to a roof that will be damaged at any point you try to take them off. But either way, Citizen M, thank you. This is the first $2 going towards my first oil change on the Lex. No, I'm just kidding. Maintenance is, of course, included. What am I, a maniac? I'm not Mersh. I'm not going to be going out of business because I can't afford oil changes on the car I bought. Everybody made fun of me for years and years and years. Patrick drives an old beater. Patrick's car is an old piece of shit. Look at this old piece of shit car. Now I get a new one for a while. And in 5 years, you can go, look at old ass Lexus. And I'll go like, fuck. And I'll start saving up for a new, whatever the kids be driving these days, But no, now it's my time to be the cream of the crom. Is that something?
Come on, man.
I'm the cream of the crom now. So fuck y'all.
It starts to become very, very.
All right, Mersh wants respect. I thought this was great.
intentional disrespect. And we'll get to that in a second. I just realized that
Mersh, your whole house smells like piss. You can't afford a 10-year-old car, and you live with like 9 cats. You toxoplasmosis having fat fuck. You know, I haven't watched all the Jesse PS stuff, but apparently, you know, you watch Pod Awful, they've torn this guy apart. Like, there's nowhere for this guy to even pretend to hide and be a success anymore. And by the way, he should be a success. From what I understand, you know, that Revenge of the Sis show is like huge. How have you guys not put away some money? How have you guys not like figured it out? You're over here now again, like having trouble with the IRS and selling 10-year-old cars. You know, why don't you squirrel away some money and stop living Marlboro to Marlboro and Crown Royal to Crown Royal and get it together? Where does all the money go, pussy? And I don't mean women, I mean cats. Where does all the money go?
I left my dabs in the other room.
I left my dabs in the other room. Look at his face.
So,
is this what I'm like when I'm high? Am I this out of it?
where is it? Where the fuck is my? Where's everything? Why is everything? There it is. We'll be right back. So, as I was saying, we've been pretty vocal in some of the, I don't know, stressful elements of being on Rumble. The lack of Android payment support. The
lack of Android payment support. Again, look at his glasses. Again. Look at that. Like, how have you not figured this part out? You look retarded. Every day you look retarded. How is your fucking contrast ratio not dialed into where your mic looks white gray? I shouldn't be able to see cum flecks on it. This mic is the same color as this shirt. Why doesn't it look it? You know, my microphone is more black than my shirt. This is a green shirt. It's a black microphone. Black hat. Same color, black. See how that works? It's almost like you dial in your camera. If you have a good camera, you know, give or take a few dead pixels. He's over here, can't key anything out right. Everything's gray. Yeah, there is a lack of respect. I'm feeling a real lack of respect. Yeah, your show looks like dog shit. Your show looks like dog shit. Your show sounds like dog shit. And this is from a guy who coughs a lot, and it's very inappropriate and gross. You cough and you're wheezing, and something about your deep voice coupled with your dab coughs, it's bad.
I'd rather go to the Wawa and get a fucking hoagie.
It's bad.
Still a lack of a go live within the app button. The constant having to reset your stream key and start a whole new stream thing, open up a new slot.
It is dumb, Rumble. Like, what's the problem? Get integrated with every other platform. Get an API. Get a persistent stream key. Like, what's going on? Why is it such a fucking pain in the ass to go to Rumble? You've seen every other platform. Let's get it popping, Rumble.
It's the whole thing, man. There are so many things that we begged for 6 months ago. Not big things, you know, just little things that we needed to make our job easier, to make it, frankly, just possible. And we get nothing. There's been so many
Thank you.
Oh, my God. Someday, man. I'll put it this way, man.
Listen, man. I'll tell you what, man. Let me put it this way, man. Yo, man, can I tell you real quick, man? Whoa, man.
Royce and I could probably sit down and write a book.
I know you could sit down. No one's over here going like, I bet they couldn't sit.
About just this year. And what we've gone through as far as just being overlooked, being constantly brushed to the side, whatever.
You're nobodies. I'm so sick of everybody. Like, Chad Zumach thinks he's like a big deal. everyone in this corner of the internet is like tiny. Like I know like some of you really think like Revenge of the Sis is like some big show. They're not. I feel like we've been brushed to the side and disrespected. You have. You fucking fake news clowns. These are the guys who like just, it's like, it's literally like, aren't they like red pilled fucking like shock jocks? They're over there just like, Israel actually isn't that good. And everybody's like, ooh, did you hear what Revenge of the Sis said? Did you hear what they said? And you're supposed to like go talk about them and share it. Everybody in the chat says Revenge of the Sis is garbage. Mersh could be okay if he wasn't so mershy. Someone told him he had a radio voice and went to his head. Melton, did you ever do a stand-up set with Mersh? I did not. He just tried to get me to go have steak and blowjobs with him.
Ever. What am I getting at? Well, I just found out some great news. And I found this out via Rumble because Rumble retweeted him. Even though Chris told us when we asked why we never get retweeted by Rumble, and they said, well, you know what? We were doing that early on, but going forward, the Rumble Twitter account is just going to tweet about Rumble. We're not really going to be tweeting or retweeting creators or individual creators. We're just going to be doing company announcements. And then that never stopped. It literally was just, no, we're just not retweeting you guys. Then we went to Texas and I wore the Rumble shirt and the fucking hat and we did a whole.
Yeah, Mersh loves wearing like free merch. Mersh loves merch. We were watching some old show where he was wearing a hat from a dispensary here in Vegas that they like give out when you buy an ounce of weed or something, like on a promo. That's Mersh. He's like, oh yeah, I love wearing hats to prove where I've been. I love to wear a good hat or a hoodie. Imagine bragging about that. Yeah, I don't. Rumble wasn't cool to me, and I went to Texas and wore their hat and their hoodie, and they still weren't cool to me. It's like, what a faggot. The balsamic. Mersh, keep the Mersh hate train going. Thank you, Islamic. I can't read. Safety first, member for a month. Who uses sleet as a background? Rain or snow? Choose one. Hello. Take a lesson from our folks at the U.S. Postal Service.
Fucking glowing segment about them on InfoWars. And we worked our asses off to try to get a retweet. Still no retweet. Even though we
worked our asses off to try to get a retweet. Seems like a poor use of your time. Make better content. How do you work your ass off to try to get a retweet? Were you making a lot of phone calls? Like, if we could just get a retweet. If we could please just get a retweet. Did you take out billboards? For your consideration, please consider a retweet. We worked our asses off trying to get a retweet.
Specifically went through every channel to go, retweet this, motherfucker. We went out there.
Oh, maybe that's why they didn't do it. Did you call everyone a motherfucker right off the dome? Hey, sorry to disturb you, motherfuckers. Please retweet this, motherfucker.
For you. Help us out. Well, we're just not retweeting creators anymore, except they are every single fucking day. So I got to ask, man, after a year of asking for Android support.
Let me tell you something. When things are going well, you don't have this animosity in your heart. Take it from somebody like me who's Lexus certified. There are plenty of people making more money than me, and I don't sit around counting other men's money. Patrick Shuley makes more than you. Bob makes more than you. Kevin makes more than you. Aaron makes more than you. Chad makes more than you. Okay. Maybe they all do. But I'm doing very well, and I can't complain. I'm in my own lane. The only person's money I can see is my money. Ask the Islamic. I'm doing very well. He sent in $20 just to say, keep the hate train going. So people get it. People support. And you can only run your own race. And you can only stay in your own lane and see how you're doing. When you're over here going like, they retweet other people, they never listen to me, I feel neglected, I'm not respected. It's matter of fact, it's blatant disrespect. It's like, sounds like somebody is trying to cope. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Comedy Central doesn't retweet me every day. You don't see me going like, I can't believe Comedy Central won't step up and retweet me. And they're like, Patrick, all you do is make fun of people's children and trans conditions. And I'll be like, right, where am I going to get my retweet? When am I going to get my retreat? Retreat? It's when you go to the same house on Halloween twice. Trick or retreat.
And creator support, and to get the local side of the RTMP working, and just these little things that we wanted, right? You think, man, if they can't deliver on those little things, they must not be able to get anything done. They must accept good news. Remember the guy that started a riot in New York over PlayStations?
Okay, let me just go ahead and say something, bro. Shout out to the Rumble CEO. Shout out to CEO Rumble. Whenever I'm in Miami, they got us a new house that we could just go by. Me and Steve, the house that we can just go to whenever we want. And
Man.
That's actually a W. No, we're not going to be living in there. We're not going to be moving in together and shit like that.
Wow, Kai gets a house. We got a fish lunch.
I don't even know what that means, but that is fucking funny. That is fucking funny. So I don't know what he's even talking about. Rumble got this, I guess, like a creator house and told this guy he can come by whenever he wants. And Mersh is very mad. Mersh is like, they got a house to go hang out at with other ethnics? I got a fish lunch. Now, I don't know what a fish lunch is, but it's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. I need a clip of Mersh just going, I got a fish lunch. We got a fish lunch.
Now, I'm only going to say this one.
I also love when people go, I'm only going to say this once, but the once lasts 20 minutes. I want to hear about the fish lunch again.
No, we're not going to be living in there. We're not going to be moving in together and shit like that.
Wow, Kai gets a house. We got a fish lunch.
What does that even mean? People are saying salmon patties, 2 fish fillets. We got a fish lunch is the funniest phrase I've ever heard.
Wow, Kai gets a house. We got a fish lunch.
Just the way he says it with so much fucking resent. Wow, Kai gets a house. We got a fish lunch. I don't know if he means they served him fish or they opened up the top of his tank and sprinkled in some flakes. Wow, Kai gets a house? We got a fish lunch. Now, I don't know who Kai is, but people are saying Kai has 80,000 live viewers when he goes live. Fish lunch? Yeah, we got to get some straight up fish lunch merch popping. Holy shit, is he so mad. Oh, cool. Kai gets a house. We got a fish lunch.
Oh, Kai gets a house. We got a fish lunch.
I don't know why I'm dying at that. We got a fish lunch. All right, one more and then I'll let it.
Wow, Kai gets a house. We got a fish lunch. Now,
His face.
I'm only going to say this once. And I know nobody listens to me. Nobody gives a fuck with my opinion.
That's why you got a fish lunch. That's what I'm going to say to anybody who's annoying me or who I want to let them know that they're small time or not important. I'm going to go, guess what? We got you a fish lunch. Did you hear? Go eat your fish lunch. Maybe you should calm down and go eat a fish lunch. We got a fish lunch. Oh God. Fish lunch next art contest. This is not a bad idea. We haven't had an art contest in a while. Maybe for this Friday. This is the art contest for this Friday. Great job, Joseph. This Friday, the art contest is Mersh. You need to depict Mersh going to the Rumble Studios and how he gets treated. Let your imagination run wild. That's the art project. You can include the fish lunch if you want. Hello.
Between a fish lunch today and when Heather said gang stalked yesterday, really learning a lot of new terms from these guys.
Gang stalked and fish lunch.
I don't know which one I like more. Gang stalked is pretty good. Fish lunch is great, but
I have a feeling that everybody who's ever
gang stalked,
anybody who's ever decided to go down on Heather also got a fish lunch.
Okay, got a fish lunch. They gang stalked that fish lunch.
Ooh. Thank you for calling. Fish lunch not included. A McFish lunch. You like fish sticks in your mouth? Yes, that's very, very funny stuff.
But I have a word of advice, all right, to the CEO of Rumble.
Yeah, Mersh, the guy who can't afford a 10-year-old BMW, wants to let the CEO of Rumble, which is now publicly traded, I believe, some advice.
You can sign academics. You can sign Kai. You can get Jitty on over here. You can buy him houses. You can buy him cars. You can buy him jewelry. You can buy him fur coats. They are never going to think you are cool.
So Mersh thinks the reason the CEO of Rumble bought a house that he lets one of his top creators use whenever he wants is so that Kai, whoever Kai is, I don't even know, will think the CEO is cool. What?
All right? No matter how many gifts you shower these young urban youths with.
Wow. NCAA rules.
They'll pretend to think you're cool because you're buying them things. Truth be told, we don't even get treated as well as people. We have clearly seen other people, other streamers.
How many viewers does Mersh get live that he's crowing up like this? Where does he get this cock of the walk energy that he thinks he deserves so much more recognition by CEOs and platforms? And you said this Kai guy gets 80,000 live viewers. What is Mersh pull? What is Revenge of the Sis pulling? Safety first. Who used? Oh, we already did that one. Steve C. That's what Gino calls April's snatch fish lunch. Yeah. Yep. Peg Leg Biker. Check out Dr. Demento's Fish Heads by Barnes and Barnes. No thanks. We don't check out videos our fans tell us about. And if we do, there's one place to do it. Our Discord, discord.gg/NLO. Go ahead and post that in the NLO clip suggestions channel. Otherwise, you're wasting your breath. As if Peg Leg Biker, a bitch we've never heard of, despite allegedly being around here for 2 months. You should check out this video. We're not, you dumb bitch. Are you Disgracie? Is that Disgracie? Get the fuck out of here, you stupid bitch. Eat it, pasted. Have a fish lunch. Anyway, we're not doing that, so get over it. We don't check out things by Dr. Demento. You sound like everybody. It's like, hold on. So I'm supposed to watch a video by a funny comedian and then what? He's already making it funny. We can only watch serious things and make fun of them. If somebody else already made it, it's like, oh my God, you should watch this Flight of the Conchords video. It's so funny. And then what? We all sit around with our thumbs up our sphincters and laugh together? The Discord link doesn't seem to work. Then you don't belong there. Discord.gg/NLO. It works. And if you can't figure it out, you're not welcome. It works. It's worked for 8 months. And there's hundreds of people in there every day. Talking it up, shitting it up, squirting in each other's hands, Spurg villain. So if you can't figure it out, you're probably not cut out for Lexus. The ghost of Mr. P figured out Discord. Why did I say Lexus instead of Discord? Freudian. Anyway, I have a Lexus and you don't, and we're not going to be watching videos you thought were funny on the work site with your friends. And we don't put those on and laugh about them. Like, oh my God, did you see this SNL sketch? We should all watch it together and laugh. No. We watch serious things that people meant to be serious, and we rip those apart. That's how comedy works. It's why when everybody was like, oh, you should go, oh my God, pull up the clips of Mike Pachetti doing the weather on Artie Lang's show. No. You know why that doesn't work? Because it's already on a comedy show. Artie Lang is already making fun of Mike Pachetti. What am I going to do? Sit there and laugh and make new jokes over Artie Lang and Mike Pachetti? No, thank you. That's not how comedy works. I got this. You know what you should do? Dr. Demento has a pretty good video. No, he doesn't. Why don't you go get the Jerky Boys CDs and go sit in your Lexus and listen to them, okay? If that's the kind of comedy we're dealing with you. Patrick, pull up Land Shark from SNL. Right. It is like that. It's like, how would that go? How would that even begin to be?
Who've gotten paid more money than us to come to Rumble just to continue to stream on YouTube. They don't even stream exclusively to Rumble.
I love that Mersh is like so fucking out of it. He has like a space for his chat above his head. This dark box up here. But he doesn't even put the chat on the screen. It's just like he went and bought a background 4 years ago. And he's just like, yeah, I don't really use it how it was intended, but I'm so lazy and give so little shits about my show that I hope nobody notices. Meanwhile, I'm going to bitch that we don't get the attention we deserve. It's like, you get exactly the attention you deserve. So, this just looks pathetic. This just looks like you are jealous as fuck. He got an iPad and a free place to stay.
This guy has the basic bitch Fox News, please black people like me, like desperation.
What would you call your energy? You're like, Rumble CEO, please like me, give me attention. Why can't I come to the house? I wore the hat and t-shirt in Texas. Why won't you respect me? Energy?
That's what it is. It's desperate and it's pathetic. And it's like they don't think you're cool, dude. You're Tony Khan. Behind your back, they're talking about what a fucking money mark you are. You fucking mark!
Hold on, he can't pull up the chat because Pod Awful? Wow.
For real. What a mark.
Jesus, he plays all the same garbage as Aaron.
And every time I see Kai get a house, I'm thinking Rumble's saying to me,
it's coming out of your check, you fucking mark.
Yeah, because I'm
cool Mark clips. I need more Mark clips.
I'm the mark. I'm the mark.
Yep. I'm the mark.
I'm not the one bribing black people to like me.
Whoa.
Okay? I'm not the one buying houses for old Start a Riot over here.
Well, you can't buy an old BMW, so of course you're not buying houses. Mersh, you never need to announce to everybody, I'm not the one buying houses. We know, Ben Mala. We know. I'm not over here buying real estate. Hello? Not impressive, CEO of Rumble. You know, I'm not over here. I'm not the one buying real estate, giving houses to young urban youth. I feel disrespect. This hurts your eyes to do. Fuck. I feel God damn. I'm disrespected over here. I'm not the one buying houses and cars and having listeners. Patrick's a Ben Mala fan. Oh, who doesn't like Ben Mala? Come on. Get with it.
Just so that I can convince the shareholders I'm not racist. Fuck.
He's drinking.
Sky is angry out there, and Night Daddy's angry in here.
Night Daddy? No. I got a fish lunch.
These guys will never think you're cool. You can keep buying them shit, but they're like streamers are like strippers, Chris. You can buy us things, and you could be nice to us, and we might suck your dick, but we ain't loving you.
Does he have a girlfriend? Like, guys who always... The more guys talk about getting their dick sucked and girls blowing in their pee hole... You know what I mean? I feel like he's literally one of those guys that a woman has never stepped foot in his apartment. Like, it would not shock me if you were like, no, he's actually never had a woman over to his place. By the way, we're coming up on 1 hour and not even 100 likes yet. This is fucking pathetic, Johnny Rockwell. This is fucking pathetic. You want to get it together? You're never going to get another shot at this. This is like Mom's Spaghetti or whatever that movie is.
So, I don't know, man. I just found this out like right before we went live, and I'm just like, fuck.
You just found out what? Nobody cares about your show? You just found out what? You weren't getting a house? You just found out what? The fish lunch was it?
Man. You know, couldn't even get an invite to fucking shitty Milwaukee. It's not.
What? He's mad he didn't get an invite to Milwaukee. What is he talking about?
Like the RNC was in fucking Tampa or Miami, where, you know, there would have been fucking the coolest shit out. It literally was fucking Milwaukee. We wouldn't even have went.
Oh. So I guess Rumble is sponsoring the Republican National Convention, the RNC, or CPAC or something. And he's mad he didn't get an invite, and he said, I wouldn't even have gone. And then he said, this was crazy, he goes, it's not even like they had it in Tampa or Miami, or so. It would have been the coolest. No, it would have still been the RNC. The Republican National Convention, no matter where it's held, is never going to be dope or cool or popping. Mersh is mad that he didn't get invited to a political nerd party. I'd rather have a fish lunch. I'd rather have a fish lunch than go sit at the DNC. He's trying, Pat. Fish lunch. Fish lunch is the funniest thing to come out of the day.
As fuck. Not how I wanted to start the show today.
Very hurt.
I'm in a bad mood.
He's very hurt by Rumble.
No, I'm in a bad mood because I've watched this website pander and pander and pander. But to the people coming in and punching a goddamn clock every day, to the motherfuckers that almost never take a day off, never streamed to YouTube even when we had one because we thought, oh, well, we're supposed to be helping Rumble build and grow. Not like Jeremy from the Quartering with a Rumble logo next, because they won't even give us the Rumble logo.
Now he's mad at Jeremy from the Quartering. So he's mad at all kinds of people today. He's just, he's not getting his due. He's not getting his due. And he's very mad at the only place that'll have him, Rumble. You know, this is the only place he's allowed to do a show now, but whew.
Go next to our Twitter names. Oh, God, no. Jeremy gets one from the Quartering, even though he's still fucking...
What a fucking pathetic look for old Fish Lunch over here. I mean, first of all, that's your new nickname, Fish Lunch. Your new name is Fish Lunch. And second of all, what a look this is. I don't get as much as... First of all, it was all racial. Kai, they're just pandering to these urban youths who are never going to like you. And Jeremy from the Quartering also gets all this attention. It's like Jeremy from the Quartering is like a big fat bearded white guy. So now what? Now what's your excuse? Oh, you suck, Fish Lunch. You suck. So I don't know. Maybe it's 5 years old to sit around and have cold takes on politics. And who knows? Maybe next year your show will take off because it's an election year. Who knows? Time will tell, Fish Lunch. Time will tell.
Mostly to YouTube.
He's vaping.
Now, all I'm saying is, Royce and I are only...
I want that clip of him going, we got a fish lunch.
Going to cook and clean and do so much laundry while you're out there running the streets, sucking every streamer dick in town that you can. But
somebody saying Jeremy's a multimillionaire. It's like, look, I mean, you don't have to explain the difference between Fish Lunch and other broadcasters. Okay? Like, there's 100% a reason you got fish lunched. Nobody would dare hand me even at the Lexus dealership, they wouldn't dare hand me a fish lunch. They look at me, they know I command more. They're like, he's not the type of guy who will just take a fish lunch and be on his way. You look at Mersh, you're like, this is probably the kind of guy who would go in the corner with a fish lunch and just be happy. And so they give him a fish lunch.
Before we eventually lose our patience.
And then do what? Go to Kick? Where are you going to go next? What is it? Kick? What's the one Pat Dixon's on that he always promotes? I can't even think of the name. Quibble? ZB? Babaluke? What's that one Pat Dixon's always telling everybody he's on? Loop? Quadratica? What is that? I can't think of the name of the place. What are you? I love that he's like trying to Cozy. Yeah, Cozy. Go check out Pat Dixon on Cozy TV. So yeah, I don't know. It's a weird threat to throw out, like, oh, our patience is wearing thin. You have 1 week to make everything right, or Fish Lunch is out of here.
That's all I'm saying.
Fish Lunch.
Anyway,
wait,
let me
you
read a couple of these Rumble Rants. Chuck Norris Gun Club, thank you for 2. He just says air siren. Gates of Above for 5 after last night's game.
Do you think an air horn is an air siren? An air siren is what they play at Pearl Harbor when the Japanese are incoming. An air horn is what Diplo plays right before the beat drops. They're two very different sounds. An air siren and an air horn are two.
It does go to show Jet.
Fucking Fish Lunch.
In September, just don't mix. Chuck Norris Gun Club for 2. Mersh, look on the bright side. It's not your business to destroy. When they fall, it's no skin off your back. No, but it is, Chuck, because where am I going to go?
That's what I said a minute ago when you were threatening them. How if they don't pay attention to you, you're out of here. Yeah, where are you going to go? I mean, the fact that you're on Rumble, it's like, you've lost all.
I'm banned from fucking YouTube, banned from Twitch, banned from Twitter. I'm sorry, X. That's what the kids are calling it now. So, what do you mean? They can't fail. They fail, I fail. That's maybe why I kind of give a shit.
Don't have a fish lunch about it.
Because this is fucking ridiculous to see such incompetence.
So he's not even really mad that he's not getting stuff. He's mad that other people are getting stuff. He's not, I guess he is mad he's not getting attention and stuff. But again, the shows he's going like, why don't we get what the quartering gets? Why don't we, I don't know who Kai is, but he's like, why don't we get what Kai gets? All I got was a fish lunch. It's like, bitch, because your fish lunch tier, your tier of importance is fish lunch. Kai's got house. Jeremy's got the attention of the CEO. You're at, do we have any fish lunches in the back to give him? Fish lunch. Steve C. ROTC is a horrible fake laugh fest. Unlistenable. Old fish lunch snuck his way onto In Hot Water. Kumia got pissed at Gino for having him on. Yeah, I don't know who Royce is either, and Royce might be a nice guy, but he looks like a drag queen. Royce looks like he put on his beard with a stubble brush. He looks like a straight up flaming drag queen. And when you couple that with old fish lunch, what is there to offer over here,
Kai got a house, and I had to give Mersh a fish lunch served out of April's Catch of the Day Rot Pocket.
Rot Pocket. I like that.
Uncle Patty, after the floor Newports are done channeling out Mommy Stabby C, she makes me clean her up. She calls it Fish Box Lunch Hour. There is a side of white, creamy, lumpy stuff, but I don't think it is tartar sauce. I don't like it.
Oh, God. Floor Newports is...
Uncle Patty, after the floor Newports are done channeling out Mommy Stabby C,
channeling.
She makes me clean her up. She calls it Fish Box Lunch Hour. There is a side of white, creamy, lumpy stuff, but I don't think it is tartar sauce. I don't like it.
Hot Pockets.
Fucking disgusting.
Look at Patty Trash and Mersh and his dis things that are wrong with him.
What? What does that even mean?
Look at Patty Trash and Mersh and his dis things that are wrong with him.
Dis things.
April and I went to a seafood restaurant. The server said, try the fish tacos. I said, the last time I had them, I ended up getting little red bumps around my mouth. Right, April, or as I call her, Miss Val Trax.
Rod Pockets.
Imagine if April just had like open herpes wounds around her mouth. And that's why she had to take so many days off.
And just this like culturally, this guy is fucking 6 years behind. You know what I mean?
Bitch, your fucking webcam is 6 years behind. Your whole aesthetic is 6 years behind. You have a Twitch streamer set on Rumble. You have a chat box that you can't even use because you're so hated. Now, look, I have a chat room full of fucking hate. People calling me names all day long, I don't not put the chat on the screen because I can't handle the hate. I don't put chat on the screen because it's not 6 years ago where you put chat on the screen. But at least you kept the box for it. That looks cool. And at least your camera can't fucking decide what's you and what's the background. Maybe your camera is more in tune with your show than we are. Your camera can't even tell what's an important thing you're saying, what's an important thing to focus on, what's an important part of the foreground, background. Your camera's even confused. Like, I don't know what's important. Maybe we'll blur this out. Got a fish lunch around here?
He's just discovering MAGA in 2023.
What?
So yeah, this place can't fail. Do you know how much it sucks? You want to know some real shit? Real talk? I don't own one single share of Rumble.
You probably don't own an air mattress without a slow leak. So it doesn't surprise me when you tell me you don't own stock. You want to know what's crazy? I don't own 10% of Berkshire Hathaway. Believe it or not. I just don't. That's how bad things are. That's how bad. Warren Buffett owns the majority of Berkshire Hathaway. I got a fish lunch.
Not one. I don't own any Rumble stock.
We know, loser.
But to illustrate to you how much confidence I have in Rumble, do you know what stock I did buy today?
Fish lunch.
Podcast One.
What?
For real. I'm buying Podcast One stock before I buy Rumble stock.
It's pretty much
for
a
anybody who
radio
knows the
company.
story behind that, I will pull that up. Chuck Norris for 5 says, "Dang, I didn't know it was that bad. Sorry." Yeah, dude. And why do you think we're here?
Yeah, Chuck Norris. You know, I'm sorry I had to be this way today, Chuck Norris. It's like Aaron does when he has like serious conversations with funny chat name people, where he'll literally go like, you know, and it's getting pretty serious. Thank you, Cheetos Sponge Dick 48. It's like, what? You can't throw Cheetos Sponge Dick 48 out. I'm not good at coming up with the fake names. Whoever does the chat's good at that. But you know what I'm saying. You can't go, who's he call like, who's the one he goes after all the time? Hobo chili recipe, you know, names like that where it's like, you know, and it does suck, and it has serious implications on the future of the show. Hobo chili recipe. It's like, whoo. Somebody's angling for a fish lunch.
Here. Think I'm fucking loyal to Rumble on Nightwave? I don't have to be. I don't have a fucking deal with them. I can take the show anywhere. It's got a place to go.
I can take this show anywhere.
I got to go on this site where I can't even fucking process Android payments.
Somebody said Podcast One is down 9% since he bought in. Woo. I don't know if that's true, but either way, that's gonna affect the fish lunches. You can't afford that many fish lunches. Okay, so also I noticed this last night. Speaking of shows not doing well, Yesterday we went over Aaron Emholt's big event that he had. There was another complete bust disaster. Last night, Monday night, Steel Toe Evening Show put on a fucking best of on the evening show. We've known they've been tapping out of this evening show for a while. The problem is they can't, you know, I guarantee you, Aaron and April have had multiple discussions about winding down the evening show, quitting the evening show. It's too much for their life. However, it's a giant source of their income. But the writing is on the wall for these two. I mean, the numbers.
Set your VCR, you fucking pores.
Uh-oh.
I got my IDAT tracks popping with inverted impedance on a cardioid pattern and my PV compressor with not one, but 2 de-essers and a gate, bitch.
That's right. That's right. Makes a lot of good points. Look, the writing's on the wall for Steel Toe. Last night, their 5-hour best of, instead of their evening show, 666 views. Number of the beast. Yesterday's morning show 2.3 thousand. Chrissy Mayer co-hosted last Friday, 870 views. Last week, look at these numbers for the morning show. 2.3, 1.4, 2.2, 1.2, 2.5, 1.4, 2.4, 2.5. This show is dying. The video clips, they used to get thousands on these. Look at this. I haven't even looked, but 510, 815, 128 6 days ago. 1.1 thousand. That one caught a little fire. 706, 786, 367. 2 weeks ago, 500. This channel is dying right before our eyes. This channel is dying right before our eyes. And it's not like they're not trying. They're trying.
Was living inside at the time.
It's been boarded up for about.
Can we go see how they started today? I love a steel toe start. I love a steel toe start.
The Minnesota Vikings, huh? Let's get Asian, baby. Let's throw a little Asian zang and zing in the mix. Zing and zang. I want to throw some zing in there. I want to throw some zang.
A little bit of wang.
Well, every week. Win, lose, or draw. You want to throw a little bit of that in there. The Vikings looked in the eyes of a failed season.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Made of the rights. Like
Muhammad. I'm Aaron. That's Johnny. Thank you. I am so glad that we did not do an evening show last night because there would have been nobody watching because the vast majority of our audience lives in Minnesota.
Right.
And I announced
that cannot be true anymore. I mean, first of all, when we're talking about 600 people and you use the words the vast majority, it's like, I don't know if we need to segment up your 600 viewers. Second of all, is this what he's really saying now? We didn't do a show last night because there was a football game on and most of our listeners live in town and they would have been watching football anyway. The cope we're hearing out of Aaron Emholt's camp now, he would have 6 to 8 months ago, Aaron Emholt would have ripped apart anyone using these excuses. We're not going to do a show because of a football game. Aaron Emholt was screaming about their growth and how they're getting bigger than ever, and now he's saying, like, most of our listeners are actually right here in Minnesota. Which I thought you were growing exponentially. I thought you were getting the biggest audiences you've ever had anywhere. That can't be from Minnesota. And by the way, if the majority of your audience is in Minnesota and then you get 30 people out to an event, you see what I mean, Aaron? It's hard to put a W in every category when the categories cancel each other out. You're like, we're growing. We've got the most listeners we've ever had. Actually, most of our fan base is right here in Minnesota. Then you have a live event, 30 people come out, and you go, wow, we really packed the room. And then you take a photo of it. It's just one guy eating cotton candy and another guy dropping his phone, and we're all like, what? And then it's you on stage with half your arm in your pocket, self-soothing by rubbing your thighs. Right. Why don't you fly old fish lunch in and have a meetup?
Far ahead of time that there wasn't going to be an evening show and that we were putting on a 5-hour best of instead.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
what's crazy is that aired for 5 again. So like this show will be on for 4 hours, give or take, every morning. And while we'll go anywhere from 300 to 500 live viewers throughout the morning, give or take at any given time, at the end of the 4 hours, the video will have over 2,000 cumulative views. Now, I know when you go watch this show directly after it's over, you'll see the number like 1.3 thousand or something. Be like, Melton, it doesn't have 2. It does. I'm seeing it on the back end. they take time to like show up on the front end of YouTube. By the end of the day, it'll be over 3,000. That's just how it works. But on the back end, I can see the true number. Like right now, I'm not sure if you refresh this page, how many views it would say this video has. But on the back end, what I'm seeing is 860. So that means 860 individuals have checked out the show, despite the fact that 400 and something are watching live right now. And by the end of 4 hours, even though, again, 400 might be watching live at the time, 2,000 total people will have checked in on it at some point in those 4 hours. He put up a 5-hour best of. So it played for 5 hours. It's now the morning after, so all those hits should have counted and published by now to the front end. And it's 600. It's longer than this show, and it's 600. And it ain't the time slot. Somebody mentioned the other day, you know, Friday night we did a live show. We did it late. We went 11:15 p.m. East. 11:15 p.m. And we had almost 600 live viewers on that show Friday night. Watching me embarrass myself. Hello. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but his numbers are down. I have a feeling if he went down to Miami to meet up with Rumble people, they wouldn't let him in the house. They'd give him a fish lunch. You know? He's fish lunch level. That's what I'm saying. But I don't have any proof of that. But I have a feeling that's the level of talent we're dealing with Aaron Imholt.
Fatty Patty, I'm in Mensa, so my stock picks are always on point. I am currently invested in these up-and-coming stocks. Fizz Lacto, Unicornium Unlimited, Snail Mail Express, Giggletech Industries, Tofu Titan Enterprises, Galactic Gumdrops Group. And my strong buy rec is Professor Bubblegum Pharma.
My dad, Stuttering John, that's what we call him, served me too many cheap fish lunches during forced visitation. I got so accustomed to that taste that I decided to get rid of my own fish taco and sewed on a chicken nugget to dip in that sweet, sweet lady ranch. Gotcha! Ouch!
I decided to get rid of my own fish taco and sewed on a chicken nugget to dip in that sweet, sweet lady ranch.
Whoa!
Gross.
Peak we hit was 46 people during the 5-hour best of. So I said,
so he only had 46 live viewers at a peak on his evening show last night. That's rough.
Between the Vikings being on Monday Night Football,
still more than 3 times what Chad gets for his football show.
And me announcing well in advance that, guys, whatever you turn on.
By the way, listen to Tukey. Apparently, Tukey's doing a podcast every week where they take Chad's football picks and tell you who to bet on to go against Chad. And they're winning. Chad sucks. Chad knows nothing about football, but if he does a football show that he doesn't have to pretend to be funny. You know, every one of Chad's shows is basically like an excuse to not try to be funny or do comedy. No, I'm sniping Ray, showing you he's not funny. Oh, so you don't have to be funny? No, I like being on MLC because I can sit there and be quiet, and Kevin gets to be funny, and I can just be a mean heel. Right, got it. No, I do a football show. It's not. This isn't about the Dabbleverse. We talk about football here. This isn't a comedy podcast. Right. So, Chad, what would you say you do comedy-wise? What would you say is a showcase for your comedic talent? You got to come to Summerfield. You got to come to Summerfield and see me do a one-nighter for 8 old people. That's how it works. KB says Tukey sucks. Well, KB, we think you suck. You suck. Eat a fish lunch, you old fish bitch. Ooh, fish bitch is nice.
On our channel tonight, it's leftovers, it's repeats. I definitely got the word. Basically, I sent the word out. Don't watch us.
It's not. Why?
So now he's saying they only had 46 viewers last night because he got the word out to everybody. Don't worry, we're not doing live. Don't worry about watching tonight. And that's why no one watched. Hey, Mooby, no one's paying attention to you. No one. I hate to let you know this. This is just fact. I'm sorry. Go on Twitter. No one likes anything you do. We've shown it. It's 1 to 3 likes city over there on your Twitter. Pick any tweet. This is a great game for Steel Toe. And you think I'm kidding? Try me out. Go to Steel Toe's timeline on X. Pick any post and that has 6 or 7 replies. You'll have to go through quite a few to get there. Again, it's 3 likes on everything over there. Unless it has to do with Chrissy Mayer or somebody else. Pick any fucking tweet where he's bragging about something or saying we did it or it was great or check out our cool event and read the replies and let me know if this guy has fans. Every reply is like, you're a fat, movie-titted nothing. You're a loser. You suck. Fight Melton. Like, every one. Every one of them. So you'll see a couple things on every movie tweet. 2 to 3 likes and just a barrage of insult replies. You got the word out. Bitch, you can't get a word out. No one comes to your events. No one's watching your show. The numbers get worse and worse every time you'd be better off to just stop posting on the channel. Preserve your view counts. Every show they're getting worse and worse. Soon you won't break 2,000 on your morning show, and that's going to be fucking pathetic. Soon you will not break 2,000 on your morning show. Mark my word. And it's gonna be fucking pathetic.
When I fucking tell my fucking cousins.
So keep telling everybody how it is. We're seeing what's happening. We're seeing the stress every day between you and April shaking the thing. We know Tuesdays are the toughest days over there for the goal. We know that. I don't know where they're at today with their goal. Let's try to pull that up. I don't see a goal pinned to the top. So they must have already hit today's goal. Somebody's already knocked out the goal for them today. So maybe they won't have to mention it. Maybe that'll be great. But you're coming out and going like, in a year we're gonna have to quit. We've got to find a new way. This isn't working. The economy, yada yada yada. Meanwhile, it's like other shows are buying Lexuses. Hello, Kevin Brennan's buying a new house. Chad Zumach's buying a new Tercel, I imagine. I don't know. You know, everyone's doing well except Steel Toe and Mersh. And Mersh thinks the reason he's not doing well is because they gave a black guy all the houses while he got a fish lunch. And Steel Toe thinks the reason he's not doing okay is because the economy's bad and no one has any money. You know, maybe that's true. But why is Kevin Brennan doing very well and his numbers are, you know, not up, but also not down, but still very good? And our numbers are not up, but also, you know, it just makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. All right, we got to do some stuff before we get to our training Tuesdays. Ladies and gentlemen, Summer Sinclair cannot stop auditioning. And she's posted up 3 new videos where she's going to showcase some more of her talents. She can't stop. I don't know what she's auditioning for. I don't know if these are union productions, independent student films. I don't know. She can't stop auditioning, and she can't stop posting them up. So not only can this bitch not stop auditioning, she cannot stop sharing the auditions with us publicly on her YouTube page as if we need to see her audition.
It's classic summer. Oh, it's classic summer. Oh, it's classic summer.
The Wawa Hoagie Fest. Okay, you get it. This is called Audition for Vegas Traffic. I don't know what that means. I don't know if this is a commercial for the roadways in Vegas. I don't know if this is a movie called Vegas Traffic. I don't know if she's auditioning to be traffic. Like we zoom in on her forehead and it looks like a traffic jam. I don't know what this is. We never know what it is. But we know one thing's for sure. She's never going to get the part. Here we go.
Claire, I'm 5'3", and I'm ready for Olivia.
The one thing
You know you're a very lucky little girl.
Can we look at her tooth? Something about women who get this blue-black tooth. Is this hereditary or can you catch it? When you get this like blue, green, gray tooth hiding amongst your other pearly white, you know what I mean? It's like duck, 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 fish lunch, goose. Grrr. Hi, I'm Summer Sinclair.
Sinclair, I'm 5'3",
And she's got like a vampire snaggle here, which is terrifying.
and I'm ready for Olivia. You know you're a very lucky little girl. You hear me? We could have sold you to some very bad people.
You are bad people. I want my mom.
Oh, you little idiot. You'll never see her again.
You little idiot.
The sooner you make peace with that, the sooner you will be made valuable. And right now you have no value. You're worthless. Let's make you a little bit more presentable for the buyers, shall we? Don't cry. Your makeup would run, and then you'll look like a broken toy that nobody wants to play with.
I think my favorite Summer Sinclair is when she acts tough. My favorite Summer Sinclair is like when she's like playing a bad guy who's acting tough. If you remember the video that she made with Lex Las Vegas where they like beat me up. Remember the fake me with the big onion on the hat? And then I was on the ground like getting beat up, and then she came up to me and started kicking me and was like, "And don't mess with Brooklyn. That's why you never mess with Brooklyn." And she literally shook her finger like that with her limp wrist. "And stay out of Brooklyn. I'm telling you." And then we're all supposed to be like, "Wow, you're hired. You're cast. You're so believable as a tough woman." "And another thing, mister, you better stay out of Brooklyn if you know what's good for you." I don't know why nobody loves me here in Las Vegas. Come on. Listen here, mister. You better stay out of Brooklyn. Oh.
Ow! Oh, you little shit! I'll make sure you go to the most evilest person possible. I tried to be nice to you.
I'll make sure you go to the most evilest person possible. One crazy bitch.
Give you to somebody decent, unlike what I went through at your age. And now I'll let the beach devour you.
I'll let the beach devour you? Is that what she said?
At your age. And now I'll let the beach devour you.
This movie is called Vegas Traffic. What beach? Oh, the Day Beach Club at the Venetian. All right, so that's Summer's first new audition. Believe me, she's been working on some other stuff.
Hi, I'm Summer Sinclair. I'm 5'3". I live in Los Angeles, and I'm ready for Gina.
She doesn't live in LA. That's the funniest part. Is like, there ain't no more bitch who's living in Vegas than this bitch. She's at open mics every fucking night in Vegas. You live in LA? Right. And I drive a Lexus.
What do you think?
That's very cute.
What do you think? It's very cute.
What do you think?
That's very cute.
Can I try this on?
Of course.
Is that it? Is that it? Holy shit. Holy shit. How do I look? Can I try this on? End of scene. End of scene. We're going to break for fish lunch. We're going to break for fish lunch now. Thank you. We've seen all we need to see. Fish lunch up next. Craft services. Fish lunch. And I know what you're thinking. 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 Why can't she sing? We miss her angelic singing voice. Well, here you go. By the way, you know what I noticed here right off the bat? Her shadow thinks she's a witch. Her shadow up here, this is a witch's shadow. Where did this hat come from? So it's projecting witch onto the wall. No, just kidding. Come on. You can tell when somebody's a good singer by if they do this when the music starts. Ready? If you sway before you're getting ready to sing, you're great. You're going to be so good. That's how you know somebody has sung before. It's like, are you swaying? I didn't even think about that. That's what pros do. So I'm already excited.
The truth is bulletproof, there's no fooling you. I don't dress the same.
Oh no. I hadn't checked this out. Oh no. Now I don't know what song this is. It says When I Used to Be Young. It's off tempo, it's off key, it's off melody. I don't even. Is there anything about this that's right? Holy shit.
The truth is bulletproof, there's no fooling you. I don't dress the same.
The truth is bulletproof, there's no fooling you. I do just the same. The truth is bulletproof, I do.
The truth is bulletproof, there's no fooling you. I don't dress the same. Me and who you say I was yesterday has gone our separate ways.
Whoa. Okay, she's gone. Okay. This is going to be a hard reference, and I don't know if people are going to get this one. She's gone full Stevie Janowski mouth. Okay. I don't know if any fans here remember Eastbound and Down. I don't know. if we have any other big Janowski fans out there. It's me, Stevie Janowski. Hello, Stevie Janowski. Hello. I was a drum major in high school. Stevie Janowski. Okay, so if you know Stevie Janowski, then you're gonna love this mouth, because that's all I can see. I don't know what happened. Stevie Janowski.
There's no fooling you, I don't dress the same. Me and who you say I was yesterday has gone our separate ways.
Stevie!
Left by living fast somewhere in the
What the fuck?
past, cause that's for chasing cars.
Oh no. I mean, she really thinks she's good at it. That's what's wild. It's like she thinks she's great.
Turns out open bars lead to broken hearts and going way too far. I know I used to be crazy. I know I used to be fun. You say I used to be wild.
Stevie Janowski. Stevie Janowski. Oh God, I can't.
The truth is bulletproof, there's no fooling you. I don't dress the same. Me and who you say.
She never knows the words to a song she wants to sing karaoke to. You know, like, why does she never know the words? It's like, do you think we want to see you read the lyrics and half-ass a song? Don't do it if you can't do it. It'd be like me trying to do this song. I don't know this song.
I was yesterday has gone our separate ways. Left by living
I like to, on the second verse, she gets tough, like she's saying it to you. She almost points at you while she does it. Like, I'm telling you, babe, I ain't the same.
The truth is bulletproof, there's no fooling you. I don't dress the same.
So that one she's singing. Watch this. Now she's going to, you'll see her change. She's going to take on the character of the person singing and almost like wag her finger at you.
Me and who you say I was yesterday.
Look at her cock. She's getting cocky. Her head's getting a little. So take that, mister.
Has gone our separate.
See, she's pointing. She's upset now. She's like, listen here. I'm a tough New York broad who's going to tell it like it is, see?
Ways. Left by living
Now she's using her hand.
fast somewhere.
Oh, you're great, Summer. You're great. Orgasm cure-all. You'll never come again.
In the past, cause that's for chasing cars.
Ah, you can never chasing cars. Oh.
Fast somewhere in the past, cause that's for chasing cars.
I mean, can you even? Is she saying chasing cars? Chasing car.
Just the same. Me and who you say I was yesterday has gone our separate ways. Left by living fast somewhere in the past, cause that's for chasing cars. Turns out open bars lead to broken hearts and going way too far. I know I used to be crazy.
Ooh.
I know I used to be fun. You say I used to be wild. I say I used to be young. You tell me time is done.
She always sounds like she's got a Benadryl post-nasal drip. Just always sounds wet. Her whole tract, you know. It always sounds like it's just dripping and gooey.
Don't change me, that's fine, I had a good run. I know I used to be crazy, that's 'cause I used to be young.
That face. She's like, nailed it. Hello. Nailed it. This is a psycho. Have you seen this woman? Have you seen this woman? Kill on sight. Kill on sight. Ricky Bev. This has strong Requiem for a Dream mom vibes. Yeah. Juiced by Goldfarb. Was it juiced by... That was Mrs. Goldfarb. I don't know. Either way, it's going to end with double-headed dildos. Whimpering John, she sounds like King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph. Habitual Bitcher is a new member, and with a name like Habitual Bitcher, it's gotta be good. With a name, I clicked this thing ages ago. We got to get this system working, you know.
Stop with these shenanigans. You're shaming my mom, Washita. Summer Sinclair is super sweet, swell and superior to the shelliness. Stop it with this hogwash.
Summer Sinclair is super sweet. Summer Sinclair is one of the super sweetest. Stick around and see. Speaking of Michael Ray Bauer, I guess we should talk about it. I'm still trying to hold out hope that we can get this guy to talk to me. Can we please just figure out how to have a conversation, Michael Ray Bauer? Come on. Like, I don't understand. This guy needs money. He needs prospects. We're trying to help him, and he just ignores me. And then he puts out this video where I guess things are all going to get better and turn around for him. I didn't know. But apparently Michael Ray Bauer is on the upswing, and I'm out of it. Tory time.
Yo, my YouTube Hey Bauer family. First off, I just want to say, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all as happy as can be, and I hope you are all blessed.
He's always standing in the hallway of his studio apartment between the bathroom and the kitchen, bedroom, living room desk. Because there's nowhere else to really be. There's not even like a place to sit down and do a video. He just has to position himself somewhere between the toilet and the hot plate and hit go live. It's also always like directly aiming the camera at a light that's behind him, so he's all blown out, both in body type and in composition.
In this time of war, division, mistrust.
Don't forget, he's the guy who does conspiracy videos and numerology videos, and he's like, you can't trust anybody out there today. It's like, you think you frame Pizza Hut boxes with Ninja Turtles on them and glue them to your wall. So, like, maybe we won't listen to you about the current status of our Earth.
Disinformation. In this weird world we live in, with all of our issues, anxiety, depression. It's really a sad world sometimes.
Have you met Fish Lunch? Wait do you hear what they're giving the ethnics, Michael? Jesus. The ethnics are getting houses and PlayStation 2s.
And it's really hard for a lot of people to find the positives, myself included. Please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of this channel for exclusive content while it's there. And consider picking up yourself some merchandise in my store below.
What's weird is that this is the hallway, but it's where he keeps his bath towel. And what is this? Is this just some sort of lighting sconce? Anybody have an idea what this thing is or could be? It's an old piece of memorabilia from Indiana Jones. It's a piece of my father.
Thank you very much. That was weird, right? I went from one emotion to another. Kind of like an actor.
Oof. I will say this. He's putting out heavy fuck me vibes today. Anybody else getting a little chubbed up looking at this version of Bauer? He's more handsome than Mersh. That's what's crazy. Like, he's a better looking guy. He's actually like symmetrical, and he's a better looking guy than Mersh. He's a better looking guy than Mersh. And I don't care if that's gay.
Nah, but more importantly, guys, I just wanted to say, I love you. I know you've been only getting a lot of talking vlogs.
Like right there, he just looks like a big, thick dude. Like, the problem with him is he has no neck. It's just like a tube of his head. His head just comes out of his shirt in a tube, like a Play-Doh Fun Factory extruding head clay.
Vlogging story time videos from me for the most part, for the latter part of a month and a half.
No, he's better. Moody, you're wrong. He's better looking than Mersh. Come on. If you had to like pick a guy to be, I guess he's always guy.
And that's due to many reasons. Because with the SAG-AFTRA strike, I don't know what I can and cannot talk about.
Both him and Chad are really worried about SAG-AFTRA, even though, by the way, Chad thinks it's AFTRA. Chad says he has insurance through the AFTRA union. What TV shows has Chad been in that he is an AFTRA? I'll wait. You know, I've probably been in, five to six more TV productions than Chad. I'm not an AFTRA. So what has Chad been in? I'll wait. What has Chad been in? What's the big productions that got him into AFTRA, or as he pronounces it again, AFSTRA? AFSTRA? Is it, Chad? Is it?
I'll be happy to work with you, Melton, but you haven't even offered me a fish lunch.
You haven't even offered me a fish lunch. Give me a fish lunch.
Because I do not want to lose my membership again like I did.
But none of these guys work, and they're all worried about their membership. Chad's worried about AFSTRA. Bauer's like, I don't want to lose my membership into SAG-AFTRA. It's like, you don't work. You don't do anything. You're not in anything. You haven't been in anything in weeks. Can you get it for local TV? No. It has to be an AFTRA production. It has to be a union production. And you can get, look, there's a few ways to get into these unions, but Chad has done none of them. It's another lie, like the USO tour. Don't let Chad fool you. He lied and said he was on a USO tour that he wasn't on. He was in rehab. He loves to take credit for shit he's never done. And he sure as fuck, mark my words, ain't in AFTRA. He ain't. Again, he can't even pronounce it. He thought it was AFSTRA.
Many years ago that I've said in another video. Then I also don't have the best technology to edit videos, and my computers work sometimes.
For a guy that does it for a living, like, when do the excuses stop? This is what you do now. You make videos. You're on YouTube. So when do you When does it finally click where you go, I'll get a phone to film with. I'll get a computer that can edit. And by the way, Michael, again, as a signing bonus for coming over here and working with Nobody Likes Onions, I'd like to buy you a MacBook. I'll get you a new computer. I'll get you a desktop or whatever you want. I'll get it to you. As a signing bonus for work. Hello. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want a good camera. He doesn't want a good phone. He wants excuses. Don't forget he got a ring light yesterday and we heard about it. He's like, yeah, so maybe in a week or so I'll do a walk and we'll make a video. In a week. What's he doing? Calibrating the ring light? Or is he sitting on his sofa all day doing nothing, thinking about a walk maybe in a week? Yeah, I just got to get up the stamina. I got to order some pizzas about it. I guess technically I could. Technically go for a walk at any given moment with my ring light, but it's more fun to tell people maybe next week there'll be a walk. You know, I'm not sure. New data bucket kicks in next week. No, he said he wouldn't stream it anyway because he couldn't afford the data. But he can film it. And again, we could get this guy a fucking iPhone 10. He could edit videos on iMovie on a phone. How long can you say? It's like the dudes on Catfish who like talk to women for 6 years on the internet, but they never have a webcam the whole time. How dumb are these women who think this guy can't get a hold of a webcam for 6 years? I don't know if they make a computer that doesn't have 9 webcams built in anymore. So you're an idiot and you're delusional talking to a man for years who won't cam up. You're dumb. 90 Day Fiance. And Donkey Lip sitting around with his ring light going, I'll maybe in a week we'll be able to take a walk with this. It's like, ooh, maybe in a week. I'm super excited about it. Fingers crossed. DK, 5 gifted motherfucking memberships. 5 gifted memberships. We got 5 gifted memberships. It's the most exciting thing that's happened around here today. 5 gifted memberships from DK. Sorry, I just feel like we could have used a little energy burst there. You know what I mean?
This lady has a great voice, and all she needs is for me to write a few original hits for her. I wonder if she knows I hosted the NFL Arm Wrestling Challenge and was the head writer for the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast. Boom.
What the fuck is this cracker bitch wobbling about? I'm gonna call my cousin Kiara to roll up and fix this bitch's grill. I can't do nothing with that rot pocket voice though, except shove a heffing ref of malt liquor bottle down her gullet. Send this bitch back to Tent City to have Xavier hit it.
Please send your audition tape to Joe as we need another square after Bob opens up that much anticipated Levyverse. Trying to get a lady's point of view, and even though Anthony has bigger moves, he still has a smaller cock than you, Summer. Pay is not much, and you will have to work 12 hours a day.
Hey, Summer, can you give me any tips on the NFL ticket next week? I know you can't believe it, but I know nothing about football, and I'm very worried my credibility might be ruined if I have another shitty weekend. I'm this close to drinking again.
3 and
Wink,
9.
wink.
Chad was
Listen,
3 and
Mudshark,
9.
if you need that down payment for your 2017 Les Baru, I'll hire you.
Jesus.
All you need to do is come over and please all my holes. My goofy jelly goo has been building, and when I explode, you will be able to caulk your bathtub with the stink river out of my penis fly trap. We are doing it.
Yeah, that was a long one. Sorry. Somebody, it was so long that it was about summer. That's how long it took him to type that one out. This is a great idea, though. I don't know if I'm being troll or not. When somebody's like, Chad said he was going to get a new car because you're getting a new car. Can we actually make that happen? Can we figure out how to get Chad to buy? Again, I was in there yesterday Sorry, Ogen.
Again.
I was in there yesterday, and this poor young guy, they talked him into 20 gifted memberships.
Smoke weed every day.
Vaping Dago, 20 gifted member. Oh, God. That really fucked with me. Oh, God. That fucked with me. Oh, God. I think that threw off my whole equilibrium. Oh, God. Thank you so much. We're at 1,600 fucking members because of people like you, DK, and Vaping Dago. And to a lesser extent, people like Habitual Bitcher and Shane. Oh, my God. How do we get Chad to buy a Lexus or a Mercedes or a BMW? How do we get this done? To prove that he's not poor. Chad's poor. Okay. First of all, I'm poor, especially now. I spent every fucking dollar I had on this car. But I needed a car. And, it's a nice car. How do we get Chad? Melton, your hair looked weird. I mean, I'm sure it's gross. I was at a car dealership all day yesterday. I need a shower. How do we get Chad to buy a car that he doesn't need, by the way? He said he's buying a car, but we won't know about it if he's not telling us. Is that what he said? Oh, boy. Feedback.
Your intro from 3 weeks ago was overmodulated, Patrick. Can you fix, mate? Also, I hate Teslas.
I hate Teslas. That is actually how he says Tesla. That's the Mooney one's pretty close.
Your intro from 3 weeks ago was overmodulated, Patrick. Can you fix, mate? Also, I hate Teslas.
First car at 43. No, I'm 43. You think this is my first car? First of all, technically I own 2 cars now. I didn't sell the Kia. So I have a Kia now and a Lexus. And I'll be fixing up the Kia and selling it myself. Or I'll be keeping it. I don't know. It might be my beater. You know what I mean? Like if my fat friends need a ride or somebody with BO needs a lift to the airport, I'll bring him in. I'm not going to let him in my Lexus. Or like if Moody comes back to visit again, I'm not going to let him in I'll let him in my Lexus, but that woman that he brings with him, gross. So I'll either have to get a bike rack or some sort of luggage rack system. Melty is old. I'm old. 43 is old. My birthday is in a couple weeks. And I'm going to be 44. So I hope you're all thinking of great birthday ideas. Flimsy Greenberg says he has a Toyota and a Honda. Somebody's doing well. Yeah, I think a Toyota and a Honda is probably the same as a Kia and a Lexus. Because the Honda is probably better than the Kia. But I don't know. Put your Kia on Turo, passive income, baby. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me renting out my 2011 Kia Optima hybrid? Yeah. Is anybody down to rent this?
Yay!
I have a sweet ride. You want to impress a girl? Johnny Rockwell says I have an Audi. Come on. Lexus is a fancy piece of foreign garbage. Buy a Cadillac, you jackass. Cadillacs are shit. Cadillacs are shit. Why don't you and Matthew McConaughey go buy a Cadillac? Oh, wait. That was a Lincoln. Isn't Lincoln Cadillac? No, who's Cadillac? Is that Stellantis? Who runs Cadillac? Cadillac is GM. Cadillac's GM. Yeah. Whew. Anyway, are you allowing vaping in the Lexus? Lexus is Toyota. Wow, Terry Nee. Nothing gets by Terry Nee.
You're a phony. Hey, this guy's a great big phony.
Sometimes they don't. I just recently had to.
Did you guys know Lexuses were Toyotas? Fuck. Let me get a pen and write that down. Terry Nee is one of the smartest birds.
Be blessed to get a new phone that you're watching me on right now.
Again, he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to work. He doesn't want a phone. He doesn't want a computer that can edit. I'm telling you right now, Michael, sign a 3-month contract with NLO. We'll pay you every week for your contributions, and I'll buy you a laptop. I'll buy you a phone to film. Whatever you need. We'll get you good equipment. You're not interested in it because then you might have to do something. I don't know what he does all day, but it's nothing. He doesn't work. He doesn't put out content. He's always like, yeah, I got to do a video in a couple months. Thinking about doing a video.
But it is still not the best. And I haven't had a lot of energy or passion for a lot of things. And that's one thing I struggle with, as many of you do as well. And
nobody has energy and passion. You think I have energy and passion? By the way, the sound system in this Lexus has given me new energy and passion. It's got that 15-speaker Mark Levinson. Holy shit. I was just in there yesterday. I'm not kidding you. Just sitting there listening and like trying different songs. Holy shit. Holy shit. The surround sound, the stereo speakers in this thing. Melton has no passion.
I'm just tired of it. I'm just freaking tired of it.
I'd rather live in my Lexus than his house. I'd rather sleep and live in my Lexus than this house. Lexuses are known to be upgraded Toyotas for old people, said Adam's soundboard. Again, you can make fun of me and call me old all you want. I choose to look at it as a man who deserves to be ensconced in luxury. I won't apologize for it again. I'm a fancy fucking guy, and it's about time I realize my fancy potential, okay? I've driven every car under the sun. My first car was a Chevy. My second car was an Acura. My third car was a Honda. My fourth car was a Nissan. My fifth car was a Kia. And now, Lexus. This is my sixth car, and I'm fucking having it. We are having it. Do you understand? And I get in the 8-way adjustable seat with the 4-way lumbar support and the speakers that reach out and hug you. I'm sorry that I'm doing great and that it's amazing and that I'm fancy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not Bauer. You know. Oh, I did have
Patrick, you are going to regret that fancy Lexus. Those cars do not have dynamic firmware that will account for the morning you wake up and realize the Earth is flat. All those camera calculations are hard-coded for a round Earth. You will be crashing into everyone.
Oh my goodness! That Kiwi boy is the bee's knees! I'd like to give that hotsy-totsy some giggle water and torque his cockapo into my weta. Agree civilly.
What the fuck? Moody, you have a trans person in interest in you. Yeah, it's got the 360 surround cameras. I don't know if they take in the curvature of the Earth, but that's a good question for the engineers. Yeah, it's got the 360 surround cameras, all the apps, all the smart features. I can crank it from my phone or my smartwatch. It's doing great. It's doing great. Moody's insufferable. A cockapoo is a parrot and a weta is an insect. You better wait a minute before you tell me about a cockapoo again.
Know how to change it. The problem is doing it, you know?
We're doing it.
It's just... Why is...
Lexus don't even have the good Sony Explode speakers. Can you imagine? I think I did have those Sony Explodes in something. I went to Best Buy and bought those one time. And yeah, I did drive a K car in high school, but I think it was technically my uncle's. It wasn't my, it was never like registered to me, but I did drive that for a while and totaled it, I think.
It's so hard, you know? We have these barriers that we put in front of ourselves, and it's hard to get excited about just...
Sometimes we're our biggest enemies.
Life. I'm so thankful just to wake up and breathe air every day or night or whenever I wake up. I'm just so thankful for that. And, you know, that's how low it is sometimes for many people. But I'm not here to really talk about all my issues because we could be here for 20 hours and you know I like to talk. But I just want to let everybody know you're loved.
All of his shows are like telling you that he's going to be doing a show soon. It's like Chad. Lots of stuff on the horizon. I've just got to come up with an idea, execute it, plan it, tell you about it, tease it, never really release it, and tell you about it again. And put it off.
Again. You are loved. Whether you have anxiety, this, that, whatever else.
And he's always projecting. He's like telling us we're loved and don't worry about it. If we have anxiety, we'll be fine. It's like, we're all fine. We're watching you. Are these things you mean to say to yourself?
You are loved. People love you. You just gotta put yourself out there.
Might not even be true. You know, some of these people are not loved. Some people don't love some of these people.
I know it's hard to do it.
His neck beard is on point. Yeah, this is a Dominican lineup, Ray.
It's easy to say it. It's harder to do it for certain people. But just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Keep on keeping on.
Cut your hair. You know, take a shower. Walk around the block. Say hello to everybody you meet. Send them good wishes. And then...
You better send me some of those good wishes to the P.O. Box. Send in some of those good wishes. Okay.
I know for a fact it'll make you feel better in some sense of the word. Plus, of course, we all got to eat better or...
By the way, that's the official... We're doing that. The official art contest for Friday. Mersh visiting the Rumble Studios. Fish lunch is optional. Mersh visiting Rumble Studios and how he's treated there. Your depiction of Mersh visiting Rumble Studios. I'm not saying you have to have a fish lunch, but if you don't, you're probably not going to win. That's the contest for Friday. Art contest Friday. Fish lunch Friday.
Eat as right as we can, and that will help your gut and your body to feel better to do those walks. And
imagine him telling you about your guts.
Bubble guts. The bubble guts. The bubble guts. Rocking to the beat. The bubble guts. The bubble guts. The bubble guts. Rocking to the beat. And stuff like that. So I guess I'm talking to myself.
Yep.
Through you. But you are loved, okay? You guys are loved.
Called it. He is talking to himself through us.
And I appreciate all the support throughout the years, and I got a few things coming up.
You don't. Unless it's accepting NLO's offer. Like, what do we have to do? What do we have to do for this guy?
Patrick, listen. You buying a Lexus is why I knock on the door of socialism. Have fun with your evil capitalistic ways, you monster.
I will. And you know what? Moody was kind of the one who pushed me into getting the Lexus. I was talking to him about it yesterday. You know, I will tell you, I drove this home from the Lexus dealership. I don't feel comfortable in this car. It feels like a spaceship. It's luxury to the hill. Again, stuff you haven't even thought about is in this car. It's nuts. And it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel right. I grew up in, God, I remember going to car dealerships with my parents when I was young all day long. Sometimes I have to go back the next day. Them trying to get financing. We were always buying a station wagon. Remember we had that Ford Taurus station wagon that with the like oval window on the back. And cars used to break down. I mean, we were poor and had shitty cars. But I can't count the number of times that we'd like break down on the side of the road and have to get towed somewhere or go to the dealership. You ever had this when you were a kid? Like your car breaks down, it gets towed to a dealership or something, and it's so helpless and hopeless that your family buys a new car. You never even see that car again. We were like on my way to grandma's house, break down, and then like have to get a new car. It was always like overheating and steam coming out of it. And like my whole childhood was just plagued by car problems. And as an adult, I haven't had a car problem. I don't even know if you're supposed to do anything to them. Do you have to put oil or tires or anything anymore? Or do they just go forever? I told him about my 2010 Toyota Hybrid, and he got so jealous he bought a Lexus. I already had a hybrid. But Moody came and stayed on my mattress, which was a Casper, and him and his lady lost their minds. Every day they were downstairs like, "Oh my God, that Casper, that mattress is amazing. We've got to get one. We've got to change our lives." And I guess there are some things like that in life that you deserve to get high quality stuff. Get a nice TV if you like to watch TV. Get a big TV, a nice 60-inch flat screen TV. They're $499 now, you know, and $299 on Black Friday. You don't even need a good brand anymore. They're all good. I feel like that's with cars too. I don't even know if I would worry about buying a Chevy or a Ford or anything anymore. They're all just good. They're all way better than my dad's cars. But maybe you get something comfortable. I was like, you know, I spend so much time in the car driving. We like to do trips back and forth between the Ricks. He lives on the other side of town. Get something that's going to be comfortable. Get a bed that's going to be comfortable. Get a sofa that's going to be comfortable. You sleep a lot. You sit a lot. You watch TV a lot. You drive a lot. These are the things that you shouldn't like skimp on. I was thinking about it because I got to get a chair, you know, and now I'm like, I've got chair anxiety because everybody's like, you should get a steel case. You should get a Herman Miller. Moody's like, trust me, get the Titan Evo from Secret Lab. You know, I don't know what to get now, and I've got anxiety. Not that I'll spend money. It's not even about the money. I just want something nice, you know, that's going to feel good. Put your Kia on tour. Oh, we already did that. Mr. Panhandler, Patrick, I'll be coming to Vegas soon. Can we get a tandem bicycle and cruise the strip for ladies? I don't think you can ride a bike on the strip. But yeah, can we get a tandem bicycle where that faces each other and our penises meet in the middle and kind of dock, and then there's like a little bell where we go bring, 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 bring until we come? Because I'd be into that. Beloved chatter, Got a cover for the passenger seat to soak up all the Rick's leftovers from Mrs. Melton's oozing rot pocket.
Rot packets.
No, but I do got to get a seat cover for the back for the dog. You think I'm going to let the dog tear up this, what do they call it? Leatherette. It's not real leather anymore. Whatever they do. I don't know whether they trick the cows into like giving them the recipe or how it works.
Again, I've been working on this podcast, but I don't technically know if I can do it because I will encounter subjects that talk about studios or movies or SAG projects, and I know I'm being watched.
Bauer thinks that people from SAG and Hollywood and the industry are watching him to try to take away his SAG membership. And he's going to launch a new project where he talks to actors and people in Hollywood, and he's worried that like they're going to give away such inside secrets that, you know, Bauer's going to get kicked out of SAG. Because, you know, he's known for conspiracies and letting people know what's going on.
Or I think I am. And I just don't want to mess around with that. But I do have a meeting with
I know I'm being watched, at least I think I am, and I don't want to mess around with that. It's like you went from I know that I'm being watched to, well, at least I think I am. I think I am.
a SAG executive on Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Yeah, it's on Thursday. And I'm going to ask them all the questions to make sure I can do a podcast and what subjects are forbidden to talk about or whatever.
So he's going to meet with a representative of SAG and ask them what's okay to talk about on his podcast. SAG really is concerned about Michael Ray Bauer's podcast and whether or not he's going to let too many industry secrets out. Because everybody knows Donkey Lips has a lot of industry secrets.
I know that's going to put me even more on the radar, but at least I'll get some answers. And I'm going to hopefully record that phone call because I don't want them to give me an answer. And then if I do it, something bad happens to me. I don't want that.
What?
But I'm going to talk to a SAG rep on Thursday, and I'm going to try to get the podcast going hopefully by mid-November officially. By early November, if not.
So he's going to talk with a SAG person next week, and then hopefully in a month he'll have a podcast out. Do you see what I mean? Like he next week he might take a walk. Next month he might start a podcast. Next year he might be dead. Everything is a far out distant thing to him. What does he do on the daily? What is this guy doing day to day?
Mid-November at the latest. I got some good guest guys that are really chomping at the bit and being really supportive of me.
People are messaging him nonstop. Sean William Scott. They all want to come on the show. They're chomping at the bit. When, Bauer? When? When will we be able to do the podcast, guys? I just got to talk to some more. I got to talk to some more people down at SAG to make sure we're safe.
And I also want to talk to a lot of regular people. So that's something, one of the only things I've been...
So I'm going to have a podcast where I talk to celebrities and regular people. Yeah, great. That's what we're looking forward to. We want Leonard Nimoy and we want Ray, who runs your butcher shop. We want Tom Hanks and Larry, your building supervisor. I'm going to have some big stars and then I'm going to have just regulars.
Trying to get passionate about recently. And again, I don't know if it'll get millions of views.
It won't. You don't know? You don't know. You know.
Or even 1,000. I don't care. I just want to be passionate about something and do it at least on a bi-weekly basis.
We can't wait.
And that way I have something to get me out of bed, sort of say.
You don't have a bed. You sleep on a hole-punched futon. I don't even know if he has the futon cover. He just has the cushion. I guess they get me out of bed. And also, you know, a guy of his largesse sleeping on a futon, it's...
And that's what's going on. I also got a really, really respected manager.
Doubt.
And they got a team put together. That's right. I have my own team.
He has his own team.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying. He got a very high-end manager with a team.
You're going to like the way you look.
For, you know, acting and a comeback, if you will.
He's gonna come back, everybody. Are you ready for the Bauer comeback?
And they put together plans to get me in publications and media, to get me with the right agents, hopefully the right casting directors. But all of that was kind of put on hold with Shag, but it also gave us an opportunity to make the plan even bigger and better. But this management team that is working with me and helping me, they got a lot of harsh ideas that...
They got a lot of harsh ideas.
I can see their point. And you may have noticed some of that on my channel as of late, that I am going to be scrubbing a lot of content.
Oh, no.
At the behest.
If anybody has the ability to pull down everything on Bauer's channel and send it to me as a zip file for archive purposes.
Of their opinions, to try to bring a more positive brand of Michael or whoever I am to you. And I need to present something that's marketable instead of depressive or anxiety riddled. And even though that is the truth at many times in my life, that's not wanted in the entertainment world. That's why people call it fake. They don't like it. They call it evil. They call it demonic. But
no one calls being depressed demonic and evil. No one.
It's not what sells.
Fun Hay says, I'm not saying I'm mailing him a bomb, but Palestinians have convinced me that Israel is wrong and needs to be stopped.
I am not going to change who I am.
Oh, no.
But I am going to remove the negative aspects so people don't have to see me at my lowest.
Well, we're waiting.
And hopefully they only see me at my middle or my high moments.
I want people to see me at my mid.
Because that's what anybody wants for inspiration. A lot of people, they might like to see the negative or depressive moments of people's lives because it makes them feel like they're not alone. But other people see the negative, depressive moments of somebody who they respect of their life, then they get mad at that person because they don't want to see that from their favorite person. Then other people use it against them.
Then the original people come back and tell the other people that those ice cream sandwiches weren't yours and you shouldn't have eaten them. And then some people come back and say, well, if they didn't want me to eat those ice cream sandwiches, you should put your name on them if you're going to put them in the shared freezer. And then other people don't want to be depressed, but they get depressed when they see other people eating ice cream sandwiches that belong to some other people. And then the first people come back and they're like, well, if you're going to eat it on the ice cream sandwiches, then we're not even going to buy ice cream sandwiches. And then more people one time came back, and some people would say, you ruin it for everybody if nobody can have. Why don't you just say who's putting? If everyone chipped in for the.
So if you look at it from that aspect, there's more negative that will come from a negative, truthful video. There's more negative that will come than positive. Yeah, you're going to have 30 people out of 100 really appreciate that video, that it spoke to them and helped them. But then you're going to have...
If you accentuate the positive, it cancels out the negative. Okay. If you have a positron and a nucleotide...
20 or 30 that are going to be like, I don't want to see him like this. I don't want to watch this stuff. You know, I respect him or I like him too much.
I respect Bauer too much to watch him like this. I respect him too much to see him like this.
I want my image to change of him.
Douglas says, I'm positive he's a loser.
And that's another 20 or 30 or 40 people. Then you got the other 20 or 30 that are going to be like, I hated him always. Now I got more ammunition to use against him or to make fun of him. And then there's 10% of the people going.
And then there's 7 people going, does your stall have any toilet paper?
I don't care. I'm going to get high.
I want to get him high. Do you think he's ever gotten high?
But, you know.
Or how do we turn him into an alcoholic? Or make him buy a Lexus?
Yeah, I gotta scrub some negative aspects of my life.
And them armpits.
And I want my channel to be about my life and my moments and my stories.
I want my channel to be about my life and moment and stories. I don't care if you and your family find it boring. I want my channel to be about all of my life. My stresses, my fears, and my strife. My name is Michael Ray Bauer, and I want you to do a show in my shower. My name is Bauer, it's Michael. You need to come on down and see my cycle. I store things on it, I never ride it. It's an electric bike, and it's beside it. Who's seen my car? Dude, where's my car? Where is my... Okay, I don't know how to sing.
And I want to keep them for members only.
But I don't know how.
But I'm gonna have to scrub them or unlist them for a good while. And
he's gonna get out the Scrubble Guts. The Scrubble Guts. The Scrubble Guts. Delete and all the vids.
In the next couple weeks, I'm going to make every video available. Even some.
He's like, I'm going to be wiping out my whole channel, but in the next few weeks, I'll make every video available, but I will be scrubbing them and taking them all down. But also, I will be making them available. Like, what?
The ones that are for members only at the moment, I'm going to be making every video available at least till November.
What?
So that way, some of you that are not members can watch them, archive them, or whatever if you like them.
All right, well, he gave us permission to archive all those videos.
The other people, you can download them so you can use it against me in the future if I'm ever popular again. I don't care. Do you?
But he's thinking about it.
It'll allow me to do a press conference.
Rockin' to delete. Yeah, that's a good one.
And deny everything. But yeah, so those are some things that are going to be happening with my channel. And also my face.
So I'll be scrubbing all my videos and also putting all my videos up publicly for you to download. It's like, what? How can you do both of those things at the same time?
Facebook, I'm full with friends.
And pasta. And bread. And chili dogs. Enjoy the tacos.
I'm getting a lot of invites to be my friend, and I can't add them because I'm limited. So people are telling me to turn my Facebook into a business.
What the fuck? Facebook? Hello? We're all off Facebook. We're all off Facebook. Facebook? What year is this? So add me, but I will not be accepting, but still add me.
And I don't like the term of that because I want y'all to be friends, even though I like to get...
I don't want to make it into a business because I don't believe in capitalism. Anyway, I'll be selling some plasma.
Support or business from you guys on occasion, but...
This is the problem. This is the problem. It is a business. It is a business. Do you think I'm friends with Icy Uno? No! I want her money. Give me it, Icy Uno. You're not my friends. I'd appreciate it if y'all just left. You're losers hanging out in my living room. I come in here every morning to just scream at my screens, and somehow you're all here giving me feedback. Like, actually, Melton, it's this, or I agree with you, or that's pretty funny. Shut up. Shut up. Give me money for the Lexus, or shut up. Vaping Dago gets it. I don't get letters from him. Just give me the money and beat it, nerds. He's like, I can't add anybody on Facebook. And my friends said I have to turn the page into a business page. But I don't want to do that because this is not like a business. You guys are like friends to me. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, God. I don't want to make it a business page because that seems too official. And then I won't be able to call each and every one of you my friends. I'd like to think of each and every one of you as a friend. As one of my friends.
I think I'm going to have to turn it into a business. And
oh, no. Unlike, unsubscribe.
I don't know if that means I'm going to communicate with... I don't know how it works with direct messages. I do not know if I'm going to see all the...
Nope. Once you're a business, you cannot talk to your customers. It's over.
Direct messages, or be able to at least send you guys a heart emoji or something.
He's worried that if he turns his page into a business page, he won't be able to send you a heart emoji. Guys, I don't know how the business pages work. I don't know if I'll be able to send heart emojis. So stay tuned. We're going to find out.
When you talk to me, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to have to make that into...
We may have to be a heart emoji free business. I guess that's what Facebook's trying to do. They're trying to get us all not to send heart emojis anymore. Like, fuck. I just found out today that no business pages can send heart emojis, and it's...
a business, and...
Like, that's really his concern? I'm afraid if I make it a business, I won't be able to send my heart emoji.
Yeah, so I'm not that I'm being forced, but I'm being told some good strategies to make me look better than I am, and to hopefully have like a comeback. Again,
some great strategies to make you look better than you are. Any king size sheet. Got him. This is the greatest shit.
I've said it in multiple videos. Maybe you're only seeing this now, but I don't care how big the comeback is. I don't need to be starring in a movie. I don't need to have my own TV show.
I'm glad we're starting with realistic expectations. Guys, he doesn't need to star in a movie. Tom Cruise can rest. He doesn't need to star in a TV show. All right, then what's the goal?
I just want to get in front of a camera have one line, and be in a popular TV show again.
I want one line on a popular TV show again. People are saying you have to make $25 through SAG-AFTRA in order to get the insurance. So Chad is definitely full of shit. You think Chad's making $25,000 through SAG-AFTRA every year? First, let me rephrase that. Do you think Chad's making $25,000 every year?
That'll be a comeback for me because I haven't done any of that in many years due
Then what are you worried about with all this? I might lose my status.
to many reasons, mostly my own, but many reasons. And that to me is a comeback. Also, producing an actual podcast, if even it's just me talking to you guys as a guest, at least 2 times a month.
Me talking to you guys as a guest 2 times a month. What happened to the big Hollywood blockbuster guests? What happened to these big gets people were chomping at the bit? Now it's like, well, maybe I'll just come talk to you guys twice a month. Twice a month?
That is a comeback to me.
That's a comeback to me.
The small victories are what's most important. For people that struggle with whatever, the small victories are what's important. And I struggle so much.
Hit the like button, you fat fucks. Can we get it up to 200? Can we get us to 200? Let's make our nut and get it up to 200.
So the small victories are important. Like me making this video today on a day I actually don't feel that good.
Again, do you think I feel good, you fucking out of it? Do you think I feel good? No, I feel great. I have a Lexus. No, I'm kidding. I feel like shit. I got nothing done yesterday. I was down at a fucking car dealer all day yesterday. I got nothing fucking done. I didn't sleep. You know, usually after this show, I can go take a nap, get a little sleep. No, straight out of here. We had to end early, had to get down to the dealership all day long. Didn't get home until 5 p.m. with this new car. All day long. And then I have dinner, plan today's show, go to bed, get up at 2:30. Do you think I want to get up at 2:30? No. No, thank you. Shout out to Kevin Brennan. Look, no one wants to get up this early. No one wants to be up this early. No one. It's called a job. It's called work. I have a Lexus to take care of, okay? The tires alone are $450. I don't have the time. Okay? If I curb one of those wheels, there's going to be a big repair bill. So you got to kind of treat it like a job a little bit. You got to like put the time in and the work in, the effort in. You can't maybe go live 2 times a month with the audience as a guest, and maybe you'll take a walk next week, and maybe you'll start a podcast. No, I don't want to wake up. I don't want to get up. I don't want to be here. And I'm here, and I'm doing it, and we're having it. We're having it. How are you? How are you? So, even this, I'm even doing this one on a day I don't feel like doing. No one feels like anything ever. Knock it off. Suck it up. What do you do all day? What do you do all day? I hope you got the extended warranty. I don't need an extended warranty. It's got the factory warranty. Why would I need an extended warranty when I'm still under regular warranty? Eat my ass, everybody. You act like you've had a Lexus. You don't know shit.
This is a small victory. Just sitting here talking to you guys is my small victory for Tuesday.
Sad.
So if I could leave this video with any advice for any of you, Write down a list of things you need to do that will be victories,
And then burn it, because that man can't hurt you anymore.
whether they be a big, medium, or small. And then
Triple XL.
every day, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter what you're going through, knock off 2 of those victories. Either big, medium, or small. Knock them off.
Every day I go to the Pizza Hut menu and I order a big, a medium, and a small. 3 different pizzas, 3 different sizes. It's called the Bauer Carb Box, and it's available for a limited time. Pineapple cleanser.
I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you would go. If I could eat that time, I'll go wherever you will go.
I'll go wherever you will go. I'll go wherever you will go. I'll go wherever you will go. If my mouth was shaped like this, would you watch the show? Like if I had a cleft palate and I was just constantly like this, would you even watch it? If I couldn't fix my mouth, like if it was just like that, and that's just how I talked, this is how. Hi everybody, welcome to Nobody Likes Onions. I'll go wherever you will go. People are like, hard no on that one. I can't even do it. It hurt. It hurt my fake cleft palate. Elvis on a fish hook. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Nobody Likes Onions. My name is Patrick. Don't adjust your sets. I have a cleft palate, and this is just how my face is stuck. I actually had a muscle issue, and it's just fucking stuck like that. Ah! Oh God, it hurts. Oh, that itches. That'll fuck you up. I'd rather have a fish lunch. Mersh's new name is Fish Lunch. That made me laugh harder than anything so far today. But the day is not over. Thank you for the $100, David Chandler. And WDIP, Division of Smoked Honey Industries, $5. Lady K wants to know how you can fit your linebacker body into a Lexus. Please explain. Excuse me? What does that mean? How do you fit it into a Lexus? Well, it's got a door, and then you just get into it. You just get into it. How do you fit your linebacker body into a Chevrolet? The same way. You just squeeze it in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Training Tuesday. New trend we started here on the Nobody Likes Onions program, where we train you, the common man, the everyday idiot, on what some of our most beloved consumer caretakers have to go through in public to deal with customers and I guess coworkers as well. And today we're going to be stopping in at the favorite pizza watering hole, Pizza Hut. Have you heard of this? It's a hut. They make pizza. And in 1988, they had a training video that took the world by storm. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the making of a Pizza Hut pizza. Let's get trained up. Remember, Pizza Hut's theme used to be making it great. Pizza Hut is making it great. Now, I love more than anything when women are involved in the making. A couple of things. First of all, men don't need to be trained. We know how to make pizzas. We know how to handle customers. We're men. So let's listen to the ladies figure it out because they need a little additional hand holding. You know what I mean? By the way, yes, this is troll bait. I'm trying to make you angry. Try to curb your emotions. Women.
Okay, Julie, are you all ready to learn how to make a pizza the right way?
Making it great. Yes, I'm ready.
Now, I got to say, this Julie is a young go-getter. She is hot. She's got a bright future ahead of her, and she's ready to make it great.
Are we going to cook pizzas now?
Well, there's a lot more to it than just cooking.
Whoa, Julie. That's another thing. I love these videos where it's like Subway. You're going to come in. They're like, okay, so we're going to learn how to make sandwiches. Like, okay, Billy. Making sandwiches comes week 3. There's a lot to do before you just start making sandwiches, bitch. Okay? We're going to learn how to bake the bread. You need to learn how to fill the mayo bottles. We don't just make pizzas, Julie. Calm down.
In fact, that's probably the easiest part. But let's start this process at the
Does Pizza Hut wanted to get out that making pizzas is the easiest part of their business?
beginning. First of all, are your hands washed?
Sure are.
Good, mine too. All right, let's say an order for a pizza comes in. You'll read it and
Okay, this is a crazy scenario for a Pizza Hut. What is it now? A pizza order comes in? Right.
you'll get started on the pizza making process right away. You have to act fast. Just think, the sooner you get that pizza in the oven, the sooner our customers will be biting into it and tasting how delicious it is.
And you can tell this is 80s through and through. This woman's wearing part of the curtains as a shirt. So anything goes at these Pizza Huts.
They'll have me to thank.
That's right. Because we're not just making pizza, we're creating an experience for our customers. Think of it as making pizza that makes customers happy.
I like that.
Think of it as making pizza that people like. Oh, never thought about it like that.
Our customers expect the same high quality product and service every time they come to a Pizza Hut. And that's true whether it's a busy Friday evening or a quiet Tuesday afternoon. Our job is to make sure they're never disappointed.
A quiet Tuesday afternoon. Hey, what do you want to do? It's a quiet Tuesday afternoon. Let's head down to Pizza Hut.
I won't let them down.
Okay, let's say the first order we get is for a medium pan pizza with pepperoni and green pepper.
Where's your jelly packet? Where's your jelly packets? How are you going to remember this?
This is it's where we keep the proof dough until we're ready to use it. So we take out a medium pan prepared by our dough master.
What? You take out a medium pan prepared by our dough master. I have never heard of a cooler title ever in a company than dough master. Now look, at the Lexus dealership yesterday, a lot of people saw me buying a Lexus. They were like, oh, he must be the dough master. Got a lot of that dough. No. The only dough master, they're a Pizza Hut. The dough master. It sounds like the name you would, or some sort of bread making machine. Oh, you have the Dough Master 3000. We were going to get that one. And what does this guy just come in the morning? He comes in the morning, makes all the dough, and then leaves. Nobody gets to talk to him or look him in the eye. It's like Ghostbusters. There is no Dana. There is only Zool. I am the key master, and you are the dough master. I am the gatekeeper. Yeah, Sword and Scale gets it. The base is prepared by the dough master. The cheese is grated by the cheese wizard. And the sauce is made by the sauce queen. Hello! Hello!
And we check it for quality. Now this one looks good.
This one's full of bugs, so you can take it home.
See, if the dough weren't right, if it was stuck to the separator, or it was too flat, or it had air bubbles in it, then the finished pizza wouldn't be right.
Same way we feel about women. If they're too flat or full of bubbles, you can't work here.
And our customers wouldn't get the best possible product.
Which they deserve every time they visit Pizza Hut.
Right.
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 So, if the dough isn't exactly right, we throw it out and we get another one that is. Now, pan pizza is easy to top. First, we start with the sauce, and you get the right amount from the spec chart. We go to this chart that says bottom, sauce, and cheese.
Bottom sauce. Okay. Another great nickname for merch. Mersh. Mersh can be fish lunch or bottom sauce. My friends call me bottom sauce.
And we go down to where it says sauce, and we see that a small gets 1 level spoon.
The other one says Priazzo. Are you a Priazza? Bottom sauce. Oh, you got a little bottom sauce on your chin there. Ah!
A medium gets 2 spoons, and a large gets 3 spoons. So, what do we do?
Teaspoons?
Right.
Right, because that's medium, you dumb whore.
Now, we keep our sauce right here with our other refrigerated items. We keep this lid closed, except for when we're making a pizza. First, spread the sauce to within 1/4 to 1/2 inch of the edge. Now, for a medium pan pizza, 2 spoons equals 5 ounces. Be sure not to pour the sauce onto the center of the dough, and don't press down with the spoon, because that could cause the pizza to be undercooked.
It seems easy enough.
She is hot. You know, she won't get a lot of credit for it, what with these ugly brown hats. But what a pretty, pretty girl. What a pretty girl. You're a pretty girl. You're a pretty girl. You gonna be riding your bicycle home later? You're a pretty girl. The lovely bones. Okay.
It is. Just be sure to do it exactly this way every time. Any variance wouldn't be making it great.
If you don't do this, you're not making it great.
Now, on our pizzas, we use 2 layers of cheese. The bottom cheese and the...
Ugh. As if bottom sauce wasn't bad enough. Now you have bottom cheese?
The top cheese, right?
Right.
They call me the top cheese.
Hey, so we're gonna make pizza today!
It's Pizza Hut, dummy. No, we're going to learn to change tires. Christ, that cunt slows down your mental capacity, don't it?
Since we measure the cheese, we'll just calibrate the scale with this bowl on it. Just put a clean bowl on the scale, zero it out, and then you're ready to go. That way...
Do you think they really measure the cheese? Like, I'm supposed to believe they're measuring bottom cheese?
We can leave the bowl on the scale and only measure what's in it.
That makes sense.
Now, we'll put some cheese in the bowl, and we'll measure it out to the proper weight according to the spec chart.
Imagine a pizza taking this long to make a pizza.
Let's see. Bottom cheese, medium pizza.
Good. Now we'll measure out the exact amount, and then place the cheese on top of the sauce. Again,
are you sure we don't put it underneath?
Starting at the outside and working toward the center.
That doesn't look too hard.
It's not. Just remember to spread the...
You'd be surprised how many dumb young cunts like yourself fuck it up on the daily. Don't get cocky.
Cheese evenly and try not to go beyond the sauce, because that would burn and look bad.
We wouldn't want that.
Now, this order is for a medium pan pizza with pepperoni and green pepper. So what do we put on first?
I don't know. Oh, I look on the spec chart, right?
Right.
Let's see. Medium pizza, pepperoni. 2 columns, single and multiple. Which do I look under?
Well, the single column is for single topping
This
pizzas.
is too complicated. Where does the bottom sausage go?
Oh, that one snuck up on me.
This is too complicated. Where does the bottom sausage go?
Where does the bottom sausage go? Bottom sausage. These top sausage or bottom sausage?
Like a medium pepperoni pizza. And the multiple column is for pizzas with multiple ingredients, like the one we're making.
Okay, let's see. Here it is. I'll let you do this part. What does that mean?
Here, I'll show you.
What does 24 mean? It means 24 pieces of pepperoni, you stupid bitch. You dumb whore. What's 24 mean?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, do you think they do this at Pizza Hut?
There. Notice how I started at the outside and worked my way towards the center, placing the pepperoni evenly.
Got it. Green peppers next?
Yes. Did you look at the spec chart? Uh-huh.
Did you look at the spec chart?
Do I measure into here?
Yes.
You're going to use the same bowl you used cheese in? The first instruction for the cheese bowl was get a clean bowl. Now we can just use the cheese bowl for the peppers. And then we go back using it for cheese again, and then somebody with a pepper allergy gets peppers on their cheese, and then they're going to call in because they're all swollen like me. I used to be thin. If it took this long to make a pizza, you know.
Now what?
Good. Now, place the green pepper on the pizza, starting at the outside and working your way towards the center. Just like I did with the sauce and the cheese and the pepperoni. That's good. Place them as evenly as you can.
Load them all up on one side. That's how my gramps likes it.
That's good. We're always careful to avoid center loading the topping because it could cause the pizza to be undercooked in the middle.
I wouldn't want that if it was my pizza. What's next?
I don't like how she has little comments for everything, like, because then the cheese might burn and that'll look bad. And we wouldn't want that. And then she's like, we don't center load the toppings because it could make the pizza too heavy and not cook in the middle. I wouldn't like that on my pizza. No, you wouldn't. That's why I said it, you stupid bitch. I wouldn't want that on my pizza.
Well, there are 2 more ingredients. The top cheese and the world-famous fairy dust.
What the fuck? Is that real? Is there fairy dust for Pizza Hut?
Oh, fairy dust.
That's right. Pizza Hut fairy dust. It's just a little magic ingredient that we have for making it great.
It's MSG. Let's be honest. I mean, what could it be?
Okay. You'll see. All right, for the top cheese, how much?
I bet it's like that movie Waiting, where Dane Cook goes down in his crotch and gets some fairy dust.
How much do we need?
Well, let's see. Here it is. Can I do it?
Sure.
So we're supposed to believe they slide the scale down, and again, now she's using the cheese pepper bowl for cheese again.
Okay. I spread the cheese over the top of everything else.
Like a pizza.
But not on the edge of the pizza.
Right.
This looks like shit.
How's that?
That's good. Now we'll just make sure it's perfect. And now it's time.
She moved 2 pieces of cheese. This passive-aggressive bitch. She finished, and then the trainer goes, well, just make sure it's perfect. And watch her move 2 pieces of cheese. Well, just make sure it's perfect. You fucked it up completely.
Time for the fairy dust. This amazing
Hold on. I gotta go back so you can see this passive-aggressive move.
How's that?
Watch. Watch this.
That's good. Now we'll just make
1,
sure it's perfect.
2.
And now
she literally moved 2 pieces of cheese. Like, you did okay, but these 2 pieces of cheese here, they're really fucked up. These are fucked up.
Boy, this training video really hits home. Bottom cheese is what I call it when I get the bubble guts and can't make it to my toilet in time. And sometimes I poke my selfie stick back there to gauge how much bottom cheese I made.
Oh boy, donkey lips. Don't get me started on my front cheese. These are my curds.
sometimes I poke my selfie stick back there to gauge how much bottom cheese I've made. Moody says fairy dust is equal parts oregano and Parmesan cheese. Yeah, just low rent Italian spices.
Oh, it's time for the fairy dust. This amazing substance is fairy dust. And it magically transforms our ingredients into the perfect Pizza Hut pizza.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on. Does it really?
okay. Actually, it's a careful blend of cheese and spice. But it really does give our pizzas that extra delicious touch. And we're very careful about the number of shakes we use. You can check the spec chart for the right amount.
You really
Then why did you do it in your hand first?
do call it fairy dust.
That's right. And now, you see what a delicious and perfect Pizza Hut pan pizza looks like before it goes into the oven.
No one's got time for any of this nonsense at a restaurant.
Now, we just put it here on the conveyor. Notice how the pizza starts completely outside of the oven. It'll be done in just a few minutes. These ovens are calibrated to perfectly cook a pizza as it travels through the oven. Now, while we're waiting for that to cook, why don't we talk about some of the other products you'll be making?
Great.
First of all, there's thin and crispy pizza. Thin and crispy pizza is the original Pizza Hut pizza. Of course, it's been fine-tuned over the years, all part of making it great.
Yeah. We wouldn't do anything here unless we were making it great.
Now, as far as making the pizza goes, the main difference between
Addicted to ubiquity said, Jesus Christ, just fuck already. Yeah. Moody apparently has researched this, and the only spice in there is oregano and cheese. So, like, they're lying when she says it's spices. But who knows? Maybe back in the 80s, Moody, it was a more carefully and calibrated blend.
thin and crispy pizza and pan pizza is the dough.
10 more likes. Can we do it? I'll tell you what, if we can get up to 250 likes before the end of this training video, we'll do bonus time today.
Preparation. Pan pizza dough is portioned in pans and kept under refrigeration, but thin and crispy pizza crusts are made to order. Now, pan pizza proofs individually in the
She's got a real horse face.
pans.
She looks like Pam's landlady that she set Michael Scott up with that one time when he was like, you're like the nicer old lady that you can talk to about. Remember that lady?
But thin and crispy pizza dough rises in this container. Whenever you get an order for thin and crispy pizza, you have to prepare the crust. The only exception is during rush times, we might prep a few thin and crispy pizza shells in advance. So
Is that okay with the dough master? Is that okay with Zool? I don't know if we should be preparing dough without the dough master.
that we can get them in the oven quickly.
Because our customers count on us to make it fast.
Right, and I'll show you how. Now, do you remember the safety procedures you learned about the dough roller?
You think Pam's okay. I said this is like that woman that Pam set Michael Scott up with, her landlord lady. And then you're all like, Jan? You mean Pam's mom? No, I mean what I said. I mean the thing that I said. So I guess iterate through like other things you know that are related. Hey, I know some people from that show. Did you mean Roy in the warehouse? No. I meant Pam's landlady that she set Michael Scott up with on one date. I meant what I said. I meant the thing I said. Y'all all are like, her mom? Wait, do you mean Jan? Yeah. I mean Jan. Pam's landlady. Jan. She got her a job at Dunder Mifflin in New York from all her landlady experience. And then I meant Jan. Yeah, I meant Jan. He took me by the hand, made me a man that night. Okay, remember Jan? Yeah. Jan. I meant Dwight. I mean, you guys are treating me like I'm not the dough master.
I sure do.
Good, because we're going to be putting them into practice.
I'm not kidding you. This little blonde chick is hot. There's no way she's not like hooking dudes up with pizzas for pipe. I'm letting you know.
Right now. First of all, you have to check the calibration of the dough roller to make sure that it delivers the proper dough weight.
Check the calibration of the dough roller to make sure it delivers the correct dough weight.
So you estimate about 3 ounces more.
Yeah, Elaine Bennett. You got it.
More than the finished dough. It's right here on the dough weight chart.
The dough weight chart. Where am I? If I was a pizza, would I be pan, thin and crispy, or hand tossed traditional? I'm pretty sure I'd be pan. I'm pretty sure I'm straight up pan.
So you pull out a chunk that you estimate is 3 ounces more than the weight on the spec chart. You'll get used to making these estimates, but for now we'll weigh the dough out. You form the dough into a flat circular patty by turning the dough around in your hands and folding the outside edge under.
This is a dough master's work.
Then you flatten the patty to about 1 inch high by pressing down on top of it.
She's spraying it with Pam. She's paying them with Jan.
Then you
I can't.
drop it into the top chute on the dough roller.
The top
Keep
chute.
your fingers away from the chute.
Bottom's out.
And catch it as it comes out. Then you turn it sideways and put it into the lower roller. Make sure that it goes into there evenly.
Got it.
All right, as it comes out, you catch it on the back of your hands, being careful not to pull it or stretch it. That would cause thin spots.
And that's not how we make it great. Every time she says anything, she's like, and that's making it great. And that would be making it great.
Or tearing, and we'd have to start all over. Then you place the dough evenly in the pan and press it into place, making sure that there are no air bubbles. Next, you trim off the excess dough with the dough trimmer. We keep
Dough trimmer. I'd like one of those. Would that help me lose weight?
the scraps separate from the rest of the dough so it can rejuvenate. We can use the excess dough to make more pizzas after it's been in the separate bucket for 2 hours.
Ew. Don't make me a pizza from the separate bucket. Ew.
Now we'd weigh the first shell to make sure the dough roller was set right. You see, if it was set too thick or too thin, the weight would be off.
Great. Now it's all fucked.
And that's why we make a test shell. We can adjust the dough roller so that the next one is right on target.
A test shell.
Okay. Pre-pan thin and crispy pizza dough should look just like this. It should reach all the way to the edge, no air bubbles, no holes, and no cracks.
Same way I like my women. Am I right, everybody? Got 'em.
If it doesn't look just right, we have to throw it away and start over.
Check.
But this one looks just right. You ready to give it a try?
Sure.
Now, if we were pre-rolling thin and crispy pizza crusts for a rush, that's a busy time like dinner, then we would put a separator in between each one and we would mark the separator with the time that we did it.
And a jelly packet.
Pre-rolled thin and crispy pizza crusts are only good for 30 minutes.
Or less.
Because after that, they start to dry out. So we throw away any pre-pan dough that we don't use right away.
Don't believe it. I don't believe it. You have a bag full of scraps. And you're like, these will be great for pizza later. But we're supposed to maybe throw away dough that's older than 30 minutes? Okay.
You'd really throw it away?
You bet, if it's over 30 minutes old. Also, we use the first ones we made before the last ones. We call this our first in, first out procedure. That way the customers never
I love a good FIFO accounting method.
get anything less than the best.
She's so confused, but so hot, you know? Like, she's smoking, this little bitch.
And if you suspect the customer wants you to bottom for him, you line the crust with sardines. And if he does, he will clap and arc, arc, arc for them like a seashell.
Jelly packets.
I like the name Top Cheese. It beats my old nickname, Mr. Smegma. Inside, my foreskin looks like a burrito filled with cottage cheese.
Inside, my foreskin looks like a burrito filled with cottage cheese. Okay.
Uncle Patty, please tell that little commie twink Mooby to go get his 17th vax and shut the fuck up. Or Mama Backpage is going to have her Floor Newport spit roast him. Prison sex makes me chuckle.
Mama Backpage. Mama Backpage and the Floor Newport sounds like a lounge band in a hotel bar. Guys, we are Mama Backpage and the Floor Newport 5. We'll see you later. We're going to take a little break. The Floor Newport 5. And they all just play like tin cans and rattle pencils and stuff. And Mama Backpage, I don't know if she sings or dances or just shoots ping pong balls out of her snizzatch.
But say we were going to use this dough right away. Then we would perforate it.
Perforate it?
Right. With this perforator. We only
You
perforate
gotta keep them perforated.
the bottom of the dough.
Hey, you wanna make it great. You want this pizza dough on somebody's plate. Hey, you perforate.
Not the sides. So you make one firm pass over the surface of the dough, and then one right up the middle. That prevents bubbles, and then you're done.
And how do we do toppings for thin and crispy pizza?
That prevents bubbles.
Exactly the same way you did for a pan pizza. There's no difference in toppings for a pan pizza and a thin and crispy pizza, except that you go right to the edge with your sauce and cheese and toppings. We don't leave a half-inch border.
Like we did when we topped the pan pizza.
Yeah, you stupid bitch. You're getting it.
Right. Which, by the way, is out of the oven. Come on, I'll show you how to take it out and serve it.
Do any boys ever work here?
We always use a pan gripper. And
Okay.
we always wait till the pizza is completely out of the oven
Pan gripper.
before we remove it. You see,
Can we call Mr. Panhandler in here? Hey, Mr. Panhandler, we need you. The pan pizzas are ready. Is that where he got his name? We got the dough master and the panhandler. I think we got ourselves a restaurant.
we wouldn't want the pizza to be undercooked. Anyway,
You said the ovens were carefully calibrated. How would it be undercooked?
when any pizza is completely out of the oven to the last inch, we check it
Check it for bugs.
for quality. It has to look great or it doesn't go to the customer.
Dump it in the trash. She's going to go, that looks pretty great to me. This one looks pretty good, Teach.
This one looks great to me.
I called it. I have not seen this. And I knew she was going to go, I'd be proud to take this pizza to my family.
It does. It's completely cooked. All pan pizzas should be golden brown, and the cheese should be thoroughly melted. See? Just like on the cooking chart. If it doesn't look great, we start over.
Wow. Just dump that pizza into the fucking thing.
All our pizzas stage or set for 30 seconds before cutting. We'll use this cutting board.
Yeah. All right, come on.
And
Pizza Hut
this
pie.
rocker knife.
Yeah.
Be sure to hold
Come
it like
on.
this and cut all the way through the crust.
We're doing Pizza
This is a
Hut
medium
tonight.
pizza, so it gets cut into
Make it
8
great.
slices. A small gets cut into 6, and a large gets cut into 12.
We're making it
Now,
great.
if it's a carry-out, you have to use one of those boxes.
Tonight.
Make sure to use a box
Put it
support
in
and
a
an
box
insert. If
of
the
the
pizza is going to be
Pizza
served
Hut
here,
tonight.
you'll put it back in the pan and place the pan and a spatula on a cork pad in the pickup area. The server will do the rest.
No, the customer will do the rest when they bite into my delicious pizza. Delicious pan pizza and delicious thin and crispy pizza. What more could a customer want?
Personal pan pizza. That's another important product you'll need to know about.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Personal pan pizza.
Personal pan pizzas are like pan pizzas, but they're personal. You shouldn't look at other people's personal pan pizzas because their medical results are private.
Is a smaller version of our popular pan pizza, like the one we just made. It's a lunchtime favorite because it gives our customers that big pizza flavor in a lighter lunchtime size.
You don't want to house a 16-inch pizza for lunch, so come in and house an 8-inch.
And it's also ready fast, which is very important to our lunchtime customers.
Imagine being a lunchtime Pizza Hut customer. Remember they used to have that buffet where you go in at lunch and you can just gorge yourself on whatever 3 flavors of pizza they keep making over and over and over again?
I've had that before. I bet you make a whole bunch of those every day.
I've had that before. Pizza? Yeah, of course you have, Sam. What's her name?
We do. And that's why, depending on our prep list, we're going to be pre-topping some of them for the lunch rush.
That's a good idea. Do we make them the same way as we make the larger pan pizzas?
Almost, but there are a few important differences.
Unlike our thin crust pizzas, which we throw out after 30 minutes so that they don't get old, these can stay in our fridge for months. The more mold, the more flavor.
First of all, we stamp personal pan
Oh, yeah, I remember Book It.
pizza doughs after they've been proofed to give them the right shape and get them ready for topping. Also, because the topping amounts are much smaller, we use scoops to measure them.
I can't.
Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. But we'll be going over personal pan pizzas in more detail later.
Sounds good. There sure is a lot to know about making it great.
There isn't. There isn't. You've made 3 pizzas the same way. There sure is a lot to know about making it great. I guess you guys don't want a bonus segment. 30 more likes if you want a bonus segment today. Otherwise, I'm going to just go sit in my Lexus and cry.
I'll show you what you need to know to be a professional. For now, just keep in mind that it's your job to make sure our customers get the best quality pizza we can give them every time they're here. With no short...
Just 600 more gifted memberships, and then we'll do an extra segment today. 31 likes or 600 gifted memberships, either one.
Cuts and no compromises. And everything you need
If
to
they say making it great again, I'm going to scream.
know will be waiting right here to guide you. Just remember to follow the instructions exactly and you'll be just fine.
And so will the pizzas, right?
Shut up. Focus. I don't want anybody with this flippant attitude making my pizza.
Right. Now, are you ready to try your hand at topping a thin and crispy pizza?
Hey, I'm not just making pizza.
I'm making it great.
I'm making it great.
You can call me Nannerpuss, Nannerpuss. And guess what? I love Nannerpuss. You can call me Nannerpuss, Nannerpuss. And guess what? I love Nannerpuss.
Now, let's go over the special topping procedures for hand-tossed traditional pizza. It has several unique
I like my penis hand tossed.
ingredients, so there are some special ways that we
I like my penis thin and crispy.
make it great.
I mean, pizza. Jesus. Did I say penis? Did I really say penis? I didn't mean to. Whoa.
Now, the dough master will have pre-portioned and panned the
Dough master. I really need to know if that's a position or if they're fucking with me. The dough master?
dough. So when you remove it from the refrigerator, just check it for quality and make sure...
It's like the guy that comes in and fixes the Taylor ice cream machines at McDonald's. You're not allowed to do that. That's for the dough master. And what happens if they run out of dough late in the day? Does the dough master have to come back in? Like, you know, the dough master doesn't like to be bothered at home.
The dough extends all the way to the bottom of the rim. For saucing, you'll spread on some of our special hand-tossed traditional pizza sauce.
Wait, not fairy dust?
To between the first and second perforation marks from the outer edge. Be sure that you don't go beyond that outer perforation mark. Then you...
If you do, throw it away! Too much sauce? Throw it away! Not enough cheese? Throw it away! Bell peppers too sad?
Distribute the bottom cheese out to that same line. Then the toppings go on to within ½ an inch of the edge. Now, when you distribute the top cheese, be sure once again that you don't go beyond that outer perforation line. And make sure that the cheese and toppings completely cover the sauce. As always, avoid center loading. Then you'll clean up the outside edge.
Don't get it on the outside, but don't get it in the center. Make sure everything's covered, but don't overload it too much. I mean, I'm nervous already. You know what I mean?
And shake on the proper amount of fairy dust, just like we do with
Jesus
pan
Christ.
pizza and thin and crispy pizza. Don't worry, all of these instructions are included on the station guides. And the job aids near the make table will give you the proper ingredient amounts. That's all there is to it.
That pizza will give him a reason to come back.
There's one more product.
You're not like, imagine being this excited about every pizza you put out. Like, wow, they're really going to like that one. That pizza I just made was really great. I am making it great.
You need to know about Priazzo.
Priazza.
That's a rich double crust Italian pie. And
A rich double crusted Italian pie. Also, Joey C's body type.
customers
You're quite the Priazzo.
can choose from
I actually, my Lexus is a Priazzo. I have a Lexus Priazzo. It's a European model.
a variety of delicious fillings.
That sounds delicious.
It doesn't. It doesn't. This girl doesn't eat any of this stuff. Every teenage girl, you know, when I was a kid, didn't eat. They were all just like salads and Jenny Craig's.
Do we make it the same way as we make pizza?
Sort of. When we
This woman's bangs are really bumming me out. This woman's bangs are bumming me out. She looks like Jan's Pam. That time Pam brought her Jan in.
we make Priazzo, we use 2 layers of dough. First, we fill the bottom dough with hand-tossed traditional sauce and or filling according to the order. Then we add
6 blackbirds baked in a
the triple cheese blend according to the spec chart. Then we roll, perforate, and layer on the top dough.
They love to perforate over here, huh? Put these dough scraps in your pocket to make more pizzas later.
And we top
Don't let the dough master find out.
that dough with the proper sauce using a personal pan pizza spoon. We add more cheese blend and top that with fairy dust.
Do we cook it the same way as we cook pizza?
No. I'm glad you asked. We boil this in a vat of goo.
Well, we use one of these heat pins to make sure all the ingredients are completely cooked. The heat pin helps make sure the heat is evenly distributed, but otherwise the cooking procedure is the same.
What?
That's some pie.
Heat pin? Oh no, we didn't hit 250 likes for the bonus? Oh no, we didn't hit 250 likes for the bonus. I know. I know. We'll do it anyway, because I'm a nice man. This I did watch part of. And oh, there we go. And this is the Pizza Hut salad bar and beverage training video. And this one's done in a little different style. See if you can pick up the artistic direction they went with this film. They're still making it great. Don't worry. That kid waved like this. That was the limpest wristed kid. Look at this. Salad bar and beverages. Just the facts.
This is the city. You knew that. Like a lot of cities, it's got a lot of people. You knew that too. Like a lot of people, they get hungry. This is a hungry city.
This is a city. You knew that. Like a lot of cities, it has a lot of people. You knew that too. But this is a hungry city.
You didn't know that. I'm one of these people. My name's Monday. You didn't know that. I'm a cop.
So they're doing this whole dragnet, parody. I was hungry, see? And it was 5 p.m. There was only one place to head to get my craving fulfilled, where they make it great. Pizza Hut.
I get hungry, too. It was mid-morning. I was getting hungry. You know what I mean.
I love it.
I wanted something light for lunch. I knew that. Don't know how, just a crazy hunch. But a salad and maybe a Diet Pepsi looked good.
I wanted something for lunch. Nothing crazy. A salad and a Diet Pepsi looked good. I know whenever I want a salad and a Diet Pepsi, the first place that pops into my mind is Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. Have you had the salads and Diet Pepsis?
Too good. Pizza Hut has a salad bar. First city.
How does he have the Pizza Hut laminated menu at his desk in his office? It says appetizer, salad bar, children's menu, birthday parties. He's like, Pizza Hut has a salad bar. That's the ticket.
With a lot of people who get hungry, it was perfect. Too perfect.
Just picture sitting in the back of a Pizza Hut watching this training video going like, kill me. Kill me immediately.
I checked my city map to pinpoint the nearest Pizza Hut.
I checked my city map to pinpoint the nearest Pizza Hut.
Right across the street. Perfect.
I never noticed that before. The glowing light of the red roof.
Too perfect. I wanted the facts. Just the facts. Head lettuce, red cabbage, carrots, cauliflower, cherry.
I wanted the facts, just the facts. Lettuce, purple cabbage, carrots. My stomach was growling with the anticipation of all the cruciferous vegetables.
I mean, it was everything. Those were the facts. Just the facts. You knew that. I took 20 minutes for lunch whether I needed it or not. I wanted to get in and out. I'm a cop. You knew that too.
I'm a cop. I'm a cop. Right.
I don't take any chances. I put my partner on the stakeout. She was the best. She'd get the facts. Trixie?
I put my partner on the stakeout. She was the best. She'd get the facts.
Monday. Pizza Hut salad bar and beverage sounded perfect. Clean. Neat. Variety. Fresh. Too perfect. She'd dig into it and let me know. I was getting hungrier. Funny thing about hunger. It doesn't go away unless you eat. I knew that.
All right, this old lady is his double agent Trixie, who he sent to Pizza Hut to find out all about the salad bar, to report back to him for lunch. And Trixie is going to get to the bottom of this Pizza Hut.
Give it a last double check, Marcia. The chilled condiments and dressings should be filled to 1 inch from the container top.
The tongs, spoons, and ladles are all in their containers, and we have Parmesan cheese in the shaker at the end of the bar between the vinegar and oil crud.
Looks good to me, Marcia. Did you turn the salad bar on before you put the inserts and containers in?
Sure thing, Fred. And everything was chilled before I put it in the bar.
That's making it great.
You're making it great. You're making it great. Did you chill the tongs before putting them out?
Can I help you, ma'am?
I'm sorry. I simply couldn't help overhearing your conversation. This is your salad bar?
Yes.
No, this is the one from Ruby Tuesdays. Our salad bar is at Ruby Tuesdays. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. This bar in the middle of the room at Pizza Hut with the salad in it. Yeah, that's Pizza Hut's salad bar. Good job, detective.
Yes, ma'am. That's our delicious fresh salad bar. Can I help you with anything?
Tell me, did you prepare it?
Actually, I was just doing some training with an employee. She prepared the salad bar today.
Do you think I might have a word with her
I have some questions for the woman who is hands-on with the salad bar.
then?
Certainly. Marcia, this lady would like a word with you.
Do you think I'll like the salad?
Do you think I'd like the salad?
Yes, I do. I fixed it myself. Oh, I thought so.
I thought so.
I hate to bother you,
She's got a pen and pad out. She's really investigating the salad bar.
but could you tell me exactly how you fixed it?
Go over in detail exactly, precisely how you handled the lettuce.
Well, I checked the lettuce to be sure it was fresh and attractive. Then
Fresh and attractive lettuce.
cored, washed, drained it, and then cut it into 1-inch square pieces. I did the same thing with the red cabbage, but cut it into 1/4-inch pieces. We dice it with the dicer here, but some stores use a knife for that.
We dice it with a dicer here, but some stores use a knife for that.
As for the carrots, I washed them, peeled them, cut about 1/4 inch off each end, and
Imagine someone coming to your restaurant and asking how the salad bar was prepared. Excuse me, how do you prepare your salad bar? Well, we put lettuce out. Yeah, but before you put it out, what do you do? Yes. And the carrots and the beans?
Grated them. 1-inch squares on the lettuce, 1/4 inch on the red cabbage pieces, and grated carrots. Then I suppose you tossed it all in here, right?
oh no. I mixed the ingredients in a clean, sanitized tub filled with half ice and half water and let the mix soak in the tub for 5 minutes to get good and crisp.
They soak lettuce, cabbage, and carrots in ice water for 5 minutes to get crisp.
And then drained it. And then
I mean, how is this not bruising the fuck out of the salad? Ice cubes and water?
refrigerated the lettuce, cabbage, and grated carrots for 15 minutes.
Seems like a lot of trouble for just a little salad, don't
Seems like a lot of trouble for just a little salad, isn't it?
you think?
If you'll pardon my saying so, ma'am, I think the best test of a Pizza Hut salad is a taste test.
I was thinking that was the case.
Yes, I was going to get some, you old brute. Out of my way, everybody. Enough about the salads.
Oh, Marcia, could you get that? I'll take care of this.
My heavens, are these real bacon bits?
Ma'am, they're...
Ma'am, please don't brush the spoon for the bacon bits all over your entire salad. She's like laying the spoon of the bacon bits on top of her food and then just like turns it over and runs the spoon across, touching all of her food. This is disgusting.
My heavens, are these real bacon bits?
Just touching egg and dressing with the spoon and then gonna put the spoon back. This is gross.
Ma'am, they're the genuine article. Real bacon bits. We use only the best for our customers.
Real? It's the real article. Genuine bacon bits.
We're making it great.
We're making it great. Did you hear? We're making it great.
This is nice, but today I think I might want something, different.
No, we don't know, bitch. You're at the salad bar complaining about the salad bar. This salad bar is nice, but I'd like something a little different today than salad.
Well, we also offer well-chilled prepared salads like coleslaw and 3-bean salad, among others.
Coleslaw and 3-bean salad.
If that doesn't tickle my fancy,
Then there's fruit.
And if that doesn't... Oh, she's this bitch.
different.
Well,
I gotta hear this all again.
Nice, but today...
Ma'am, they're the genuine article. Real bacon bits. We use only the best for our customers. We're making it great.
This is nice, but today I think I might want something, different.
So you want something different than salad, but you fixed a giant salad on your plate. So now you're admitting to the manager that you're just wasting food. And then he offers you 3-bean salad and coleslaw, to which you...
Well, we also offer well-chilled prepared salads like coleslaw and 3-bean salad,
And then here's what she says about that.
among others.
And if that doesn't tickle my fancy...
And if that doesn't tickle my fancy, go to Roadhouse Grill. Go to McDonald's. Go to Burger King. Go to Taco Bell. We have salad and pizza here. And if I don't want salad and pizza, what if I'm in the mood for a warm cookie? Yeah, we don't do that. We're Pizza Hut. Yes, it's just that if I wanted a fresh loaf of bread covered in a pesto, yeah, maybe Panera? I don't know, ma'am. We're Pizza Hut. And if that doesn't tickle my fancy, go away. Go away. The Rumble Studios are next door. Grab yourself a fish lunch. Like, you're at McDonald's going, and if I don't want burgers or McNuggets or filet of fish, then what? Then you don't want to eat here. That's what we serve.
Then there's fruit. We select the best.
I don't mean to be
I come here just for the melons and grapes. The freshest fruit is at Pizza Hut. Clearly you don't know where to go to find produce. I only go to Pizza Hut for berries and melons.
forward. But if I come back for a refill, will this all still be fresh?
No. The minute you sit down, we swap it out with our oldest food.
You can bet on it. We store our ingredients, which are already chilled, at 35 to 40 degrees in sanitized, food-safe containers. We stop at nothing to give our customers the freshest produce.
We're making it great. Say it.
We think that's what making it great's all about.
Yes. Yes. We're making it great.
Lovely. Now, how about this salad dressing?
Well, we piss in a bucket, and then we have your dad spit on top of that, and then we stir it all together. Ma'am, it's ranch. It's Italian. You're 74. Do you need me to step you through what blue cheese is? Ma'am, you look like you've lived 20 years at salad bars. Now, about this dressing, explain. It's like, first of all, this says Italian, and it's clearly in a white tub of ranch or blue cheese, and it says Italian. So where's the ladle master? Because they're not doing their job.
We always have 4 on the salad bar, plus the vinegar and oil.
Oh, you know, I don't mean to have this sound strange, but I've always liked black olives on my salad, and
I don't mean to be crass, dear, but I've always liked black olives on my salad. The white olives just have too small of a penis.
I don't see any here.
Well, I don't have black olive on the salad bar today, but I have plenty in the back, and I'll be glad to get some for you.
Why don't you have them on there today?
And can I get you anything to drink?
I'd like some iced tea with lemon. And you know, I bet it'll be on the table in 3 minutes or less.
What the fuck?
Right.
And I want a straw too, please.
How does she know we're supposed to get our beverage to her in 3 minutes or less?
How did she know?
I'll bet she even knows the glass is supposed to be full of ice, whether it's flaked or cubed.
She does seem well informed.
She is, but that's just my point. We should always do our jobs as if the customer knew exactly what we're supposed to do. That's what making it great's all about.
Yeah, sometimes I think you don't really want to make it great.
Here's your iced tea, ma'am. And I brought the black olives for your
This bitch has a stopwatch.
Wonderful. All that in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Even better than I expected.
Thank you.
I have a couple more questions.
Fire away.
If I was dining here with a couple of friends who ordered different beverages, is there
No, ma'am, we don't allow tables to order different beverages. That's too far.
a particular order in which they'd be prepared?
Yes, ma'am. Iced tea or Pepsi products first. Then if there's a milk order, I'd prepare that next.
A milk order. Humble brag. Hello. It's so good to be here at Pizza Hut. I am loving the thin crust. I'm loving the hand tossed. I'm loving the pan. You know we are a big fan of ovens. Hello. Hello. Now I'm just wondering. And this may be a strange request, but I'm having the cheese sticks and the breadsticks. I'm enjoying the salad. I'm enjoying the thin crust. Could I possibly trouble you for a glass of milk? I like to dip my crust. I know, it's a little strange. I prefer to dip my crust in milk. Hello? Humble brag.
Next, hot beverages like coffee follow that, and beer is last. That way, hot beverages stay hot, and cold ones stay cold.
Just like the McDLT.
That's what making it great is all about.
Enough with the making it great.
Is the tea okay?
It's actually very good. How do you make it?
Well, we just made...
How do you make your tea? I'm interested. Let me guess. Is it made through some sort of process of steeping leaves in hot water? Let me get my pen.
made the tea this morning, and if you want to know how Pizza Hut does it, we use a brewer.
If you want to know how we make our tea, I'm not supposed to tell anybody this. We use a brewer. We actually have a tea brew master. And it's... I like to make my tea. I like to go and see how they make it for me. Pizza Hut and me making us some tea. I'm about to brew this tea and it's as good as it can be. Drinking up this tea. I'm gonna get it out to me. Gonna put it at my feet. I'm gonna drink it up my tea. I'm gonna put it with water.
Spencer, add a pot of tea. Then we start over.
That was a weird musical choice. That was a weird music to just go into about the tea.
With a new tea bag, go through the whole process again, and that's it. We serve it with a lemon wedge on request.
We serve it with a lemon wedge on request.
And a long-handled teaspoon and sugar or sugar substitute.
A long-handled teaspoon. This one's too short.
What about the tea that's left at the end of the day?
What about the tea that's left at the end of the day? I could have my grandson come by and collect it if it's not too much trouble.
Well, we make tea throughout the day, but whatever is left at the end of the day is poured out. Nothing but the best for our customers.
And if I had room in my bag, would I be able to bring that home? Could you load it into my Chrysler Fifth Avenue?
If you need anything else, let me know.
Thank you very much.
Got an order for beer?
Just checking to make sure the glasses are beer clean.
Good.
Just checking to make sure the glasses are beer clean.
Are those glasses beer clean?
The lady walks up. First of all, aren't you eating your salad and drinking your tea? What are you doing up here, ma'am? She walks up to him and she literally goes, "Are those glasses beer clean?" Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Why do you ask?
Yes, indeed. Why do you ask? No one ever does. Excuse me, are those glasses beer clean? Chad's glasses are always beer clean. That means they're fogged up and scuffed. Look, Chad's glasses are Tito's tidy.
Well, I think it might be very important.
I knew it. You're with the health department.
Oh, my dear
I knew it. You're with the health department.
girl, no.
Just seems that you have a lot of questions.
I've just always been curious.
Well, hello again.
Ma'am, why are you so interested in all of our operations? Are you opening a competing pizza restaurant?
I see you're interested in our beverage department, too.
Yes, indeed.
Is Marcia taking good care of you?
Oh, my, yes.
Great. Listen, table A3 would like a beer, please.
Table 83 would like a beer, please.
In just a moment.
Follow state laws when preparing and serving alcoholic beverages. That's making it great.
Do you always hold the glass 1 inch below the tap and tilt it like that?
I just love the narrative device they've created to get you all the information of how to work a Pizza Hut. What if we had an old woman wandering around the restaurant out of her mind asking questions that make no sense? Do you always hold the glass 1 inch below the tap? Do you? Yeah.
Yes, you tilt the glass at a 45-degree angle. Then snap the tap handle open and let the beer pour down the side of the glass until the glass is about half full. Then
Normal rules?
straighten the glass and continue filling till the head is 3/4 to an inch thick. For a pitcher, the head should be 1 inch to 1.5 inches thick.
Yes, I love thick head.
Makes the beer look and taste better. That glass of beer does look good, but I'm drinking iced tea.
It's like no one came over and told you to get beer, bitch. So like this dude brings her tea. She asked him how the tea is made. He goes into exhaustive detail, including country music, tearaway, about how the tea is all made, which, shocker, like tea. Then the bitch wanders over to the beer arena and she goes, "That beer does look good, but I'm drinking tea," and walks away. It's like, no one told you to come over here, and no one was trying to force beer on you, you old bitch. You showed up at my station nosing around. No one asked you. No one said. No one even offered you a beer. You're like, this is how I make the beer, and this is what makes it taste good and look good. She's like, "No beer for me, please. I'm having tea." It's like, no, you're not. You're not even at your table. Go eat your olives. Hello?
Yes, how about it there?
It's too late in the day.
You're trucking with the buzzard.
I'm not.
What's that?
I'm not trucking. I have a Lexus now.
You're trucking in that Lexus with that big Duracell. Listen here, they're talking about those dough mashers. Burr said they're called dough mashers. You got them. You got them.
Oof. I just like, after hearing him, I just get upset. I gotta hear one more time how she turns down a beer nobody offered her. This is my favorite part, I think. "No, thank you. I'm having tea." It's like,
To 1 inch thick. For a pitcher, the head should be 1 inch to 1.5 inches thick. Makes the beer look and taste better. That glass of beer does look good, but I'm drinking iced tea.
and then she walks away immediately. You came up to interrupt this woman, and then she's like, "It does look good, but I'm having tea."
That glass of beer does look good, but I'm drinking iced tea.
What was it you said you want, ma'am? What was it you want? You had done said, ma'am?
Really getting busy out there, Marcia. Myra, would you take this to table A3, please? I need a pitcher of Pepsi, okay?
I need a pitcher of Pepsi. Stat. Let me guess. This woman's going to want to know how pitchers of Pepsi are poured. We'll say that 3 times quick.
Oh, Marcia, while you're filling the pitcher, this would be a good time to review the steps in the beverage procedure we talked about this morning.
Well, I fill it just like I did the beer, but because there's not much foam, I can straighten the pitcher up when the beverage is about 1 inch from the top.
Very good. We only talked about it once and you got all the key points. Okay, when it's full, take it out to table B4, please. They've already got their glasses and their straws. I'll make a fresh pot of coffee.
Great.
And I don't know when we went to Crash Bandicoot music in the background. Now it's like, I swear to God, this is straight up like Sonic the Hedgehog Sega music. Listen. I can hear him getting rings. If you're really quiet, you can hear him getting rings.
Brad, could I have a decaf, please, for A1?
Making decaf. So they're showing you how to make coffee. They don't tell you. There's no actual verbal instructions.
Okay.
Some things they just go over explicitly between the manager and the employee. Some things the old woman needs to be there to, like, you know, make it come out naturally. And then now the guy showed you how to make coffee. They didn't utter a word and just put it on the screen while they played, you know, 16-bit music.
So, Marcia, how's it going out there?
Just fine. And our curious friend really enjoyed those black olives on her salad.
Our curious friend really enjoyed those black olives on her salad.
Have you checked the salad bar containers lately to see if they're less than half full?
I just finished refilling some, actually, just like you told me.
Good.
I took them to the prep area and filled an empty, clean container with more product. I poured what was left from the salad bar container on top of the refill.
Okay. We want to keep the salad bar looking appetizing. Our inquisitive friend said she might want seconds.
We want to keep the salad bar looking appetizing. Our inquisitive friend said she might want seconds. I don't know what I'd do if she didn't feel like seconds later.
Since I won't be here at closing,
Oh, don't worry. I'll have someone break down the salad bar.
well, if I were here,
Okay, tell me, what would you do?
I'm not closing. I'll have someone else break down the salad bar. Yeah, but if I was here, okay, what would you do? I know managers love to hear what you would do if you were working. Managers love that stuff.
once all the customers have left, I'd remove the insert panel and clean it. After thoroughly wiping out the inside, I'd spray it with sanitizer.
This is going great.
Then I'd replace the insert panels and spray them with sanitizer and let it all air dry. And of course I'd clean the edge molding and sneeze shield.
Sneeze shield.
You really take pride in that salad bar, don't you?
You bet.
Well, so
It's my first day. Of course I do. Nothing's more important than this salad bar. Not even my family. Where do I sleep?
we'll wait. Don't worry, we'll take good care of it.
Thanks, Fred.
Okay.
Is that you, Sergeant Monday?
Is that you, Sergeant Monday? Mission complete. The lettuce was crisp, the tea was brewed freshly, and you wouldn't believe how beer clean those glasses were. No, I don't want any. I'm having tea.
Say, I checked out the Pizza Hut. Yes, they're making it great.
I just finished my investigation down here at the Pizza Hut. It's true. They are making it great.
And that's more than just the food. You wouldn't believe the service. Perfect. You'll love it for lunch.
They even have black olives, but they keep them in the back like the black employees. Yes, I think they're caged up as well.
I'll see you in 10 minutes. I'll be waiting for you, Sergeant, right here. At Pizza Hut. Know that?
I'll just be down at the hut. Now the sound's gone. Whoa. I can't believe how much ice they put on that lettuce. I've heard of iceberg lettuce, but that's a little ridiculous. Hello. My taxes are paying for this investigation. Imagine if cops were doing that. I heard there's a place called Jersey Mike's and they're putting on quite a bit of cheese. Why don't you get down there and let me know? Now, is that ham? Is that what they call gabagool? Holy shit. Holy shit. You could have chosen to watch any show this morning, but you chose NLO. You chose NLO. You could have been entertained, but you got a fish lunch. I got to get out of here. I got a Lexus, so I don't need you people anymore. JK. Did we have fun today? Did we have a Should we have a bonus show tonight? I don't know. Should we? I don't know. I want to do so many nice things for you people. I know what will make the day end on a negative note, like a steel toe show. It's Starbucks Ambassador.
Hey, good morning, buddy. I just woke up and I saw the title. Congratulations on the car.
Yeah, is that okay? Alexis, do you approve of that?
I didn't. Well, I just read what you said about. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I told you they're great cars. But it said in your description that you can't believe all the stuff cars do. How old was your other car that you had?
My other car is a 2011, but
oh yes, that's a hell of a jump in technology.
But,
you barely even had Bluetooth in that car.
No, that car had everything. Actually, it had the technology package for whatever year that was. There was nothing that like I was lacking on that car. It didn't have CarPlay for like Apple, but it had cameras. It had dual moonroofs. It had infinity, 12 speakers surround sound. It had heated and cooled seats. It had everything. It had like.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It was seats on the 2011.
Yeah, it was maxed out. It does have like a lot of shit, but
But this new one, it presents.
This
the
has
stuff
shit
a lot
I never
better.
even.
You have the screen.
Yeah, but Anna has stuff that I didn't even like. Like I can't even think of it right now. But there's stuff in there that like, who the fuck would need this or want this or?
You'll see. But and now you have a digital dashboard.
Yeah, I had a digital dashboard. Again, my car had like everything you could want.
Right now, that's great, and you got a hybrid. Yeah, Toyota has been doing hybrids for like ever, so of course Lexus was gonna, because they are the same company, they're gonna have the same tech. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. Congratulations.
What's wrong with your voice?
Nice.
Is it just because you just woke up?
Yeah, I just woke up and I just, like I said, I saw the tagline. I'm like, oh, I got to call him and congratulate him. I'm not working anymore. We closed down the office and I'm moving out of here in less than 2 weeks. So
you said that 2 weeks ago.
Later. Yeah, well, I'm supposed to be out of my place November 6th. So it's 1 day less than 2 weeks.
Well, God bless. Godspeed.
Well, I'm still going to be here. I mean, Jesus God, I'm not leaving yet. But no, this is great. I'll watch the show back when you're over, and I'll hear about all the stuff that I can't imagine. As you say, your old one had a bunch of stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's come out in the past couple of years because the CarPlay is wireless now. You don't even need to be wired for it. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's quick. And it's quick. And the car's quicker than your old one, right?
Yeah, it's nice. No complaints.
Good. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And I look forward to seeing the show from the beginning.
Thank you. You're going to get to do that very soon because it's over very soon. Join the Overdose. Pick up something from our store. Send in cash. Just envelopes full of cash. Just send in cash. Fish lunch.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you decoy if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick Melton faces have you stacking an low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the Taco Pony party be a party of soul. Gonna make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold the family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NL loaned. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit on the youngins that nobody like past. Have my homeboy lame prank call him fast. Have him thinking that he hates them like right before he berates them.